4 sessions. So every year is 1 session, which is a sitting that must take place within 12 months. Shouldn't exceed 12 months. So that is a session. So the 9th Parliament, which is this Parliament, completed the first session last December. So we are now moving into our 2nd session, which is for the next 12 months. All the sittings will be 1 session. The sessions are equally divided into meetings. So this session is having its first meeting. And so I just want the public to appreciate how our program and calendar is scheduled. You may take this to be simple, but many people don't understand when we say the 9th Parliament and then the first session and then the 2nd meeting. And it is important for the public to appreciate the terminologies when we use them. They can follow and understand what we are discussing, since it is the Parliament of the people. So this is the first meeting of the 2nd session of the 9th Parliament. And the Press and Public Relations Departments have developed an annual culture of making sure that at the beginning of every meeting, we take time to brief the media on what to expect during that meeting. And that is what this morning's briefing is about. We expect in this meeting to take the President's report on the state of the nation. That's a major item of this meeting. That's a major item of this meeting. Just like last meeting of last session, the major item was the budget, if you recall. So usually in each meeting, there's something major that occurs during that meeting. So I would say that the major highlight of this meeting will be the President's presentation of the State of the Nation report to Parliament, pursuant to the constitutional obligation that he has. And so you should be preparing towards that. Apart from that, we will, this meeting, be focusing on passing bills that we could not pass in the last meeting. If you recall, a number of bills came and we couldn't take them because we're busy with the budget. I will go through the details later with you. Some ministers also have new bills that they want to bring to us to consider. I would mention some of them in due course. As we speak, we're actually having meetings with the ministers to have a sense of every minister's agenda for Parliament, what approvals they will need during this meeting of Parliament. And even as we are sitting here, the Minister of Finance is sitting in my office waiting for me to come back so that they can give an indication of what their priorities will be this meeting. And as usual, members of Parliament will be asking questions on all sorts of issues and relating to their constituencies and constituents to ministers, and they will be answering them. We have a backlog of about 300 questions, 300 outstanding questions that we couldn't take from the previous meetings, and we're determined to try and then cover as much as we can, if not clear all, and add the new questions that members will be asking. And so we just finished a business committee meeting at which we tried to develop modalities to ensure that we are able to expedite action on getting members' questions asked and answered by ministers. Then, of course, there are a number of referrals that we have made to committees. You know, every agency in this country tends to report to Parliament, sometimes directly, sometimes through their ministers. There are two reports. There's the audit report. That one goes to Public Accounts Committee. So what you see them do at Public Accounts Committee is to find out money is given to you, did you spend it, did you not spend it, did you spend it properly, did you not spend it properly. That is kind of financial accountability. But there's a second set of reporting, which is we gave you the money to provide schools and teachers and to teach children so that they can perform well. Are you performing well in that regard? That is not financial accountability. That's really delivering on social services, delivering on infrastructure services, and etc. Now, those reports have tended not to receive that much attention in this House. And we have insisted that committees must begin to take those reports seriously, because really, that is what the money is all about. I've given you money to go and educate children, and then you've come to tell me, yes, you spent the money, but you haven't told me whether the children are getting well educated or not. And I haven't interrogated you on whether the children are getting well educated or not. I'm feeling my responsibility in that regard. So Ghanaians expect that the institutions will get better, the institutions will deliver, and it is Parliament that those institutions tend to report to. And if those institutions are not delivering, it means that Parliament is not doing its work. Parliament is not holding them accountable in terms of what they are to deliver on. And so this meeting also, we intend to be very stern on committee chairpersons and ranking members and insist that all the reports that come from agencies regarding deliverables that we expect from those agencies are scrutinized and debated on the floor of the House, and not just scrutinized and debated, but hearings similar to what you see in the Public Accounts Committee. So Ghana Education Service come, sit there, tell us, why did all the children fail? You must explain to Parliament. We are the representatives of the people. You have to tell us, you have to explain the WAEC results to us. And you must explain it properly. Otherwise, sanctions has to flow. And, you have to tell us what you will do to improve the situation in the ensuing years. That's what this accountability mechanism is all about. And the idea of sitting public servants before us and before you, the cameras, and asking them questions on their performance, not accounting, but the actual performance, has a way of also putting pressure on them to deliver. And so we intend to take that responsibility seriously, starting from this particular meeting. I must admit that the institutions send the reports. They always send the reports. It is Parliament that does not do what is required of it, which is to sit, invite them, scrutinize the report with them, get to the field, verify whether indeed what they say in the report is consistent with what is actually happening out there, and take them on, and then demand accountability for their side of the bargain to the citizenry for which they are paid. So those will engage our attention. Beyond that, I think the regular parliamentary schedules, motions, agreements, policy documents, for instance, the medium-term national development policy framework, which is a constitutional obligation, will come to us. The coordinated program of economic and social development policies will come to us. The National Action Plan on Business and Human Rights will come to us. So similar policy documents will be presented to us, and then we will work on them. So I'm having a bad cough. So let me just indicate a few major items that we intend to look at this. So we already have some bills to be presented. Immediately we start. University of Engineering and Agricultural Science, Bonsu Bill, Ghana Cocoa Board Amendment Bill, which is already before us, an amendment to the Cocoa Board Bill, Ghana Cocoa Board Act. We have the Security and Intelligence Agencies Bill, seeking to restructure and reorganize our security and intelligence agencies and the mechanisms of oversight. We have the Interstate Succession Bill. We have the Legal Education Reform Bill. We have the Ghana Investment Promotion Authority Bill. These are bills that are already here. Many of you journalists who have been covering this house are familiar with those bills. We have about, how many reports? There are 299 reports. 299 reports pending before various committees. Actually, there are 300 reports pending before various committees. And then we have questions, outstanding questions, about 300 before us. Some ministers have given indications regarding bills that they will bring, but I tend not to focus on what ministers indicate because it's not yet here. So it's not really the business of Parliament. But the Minister for Energy plans to bring a bill to enact a new National Petroleum Authority Act. They also want to bring a bill to establish a Ghana Bunkering Services Agency. And then also, as you would recall, there is a program to involve the private sector in electricity distribution. And these are things that would have to come to Parliament for approval. There's been a lot of renegotiation of the various power purchase agreements with independent power producers. These are matters that have to come to Parliament. The Nuclear Power Corporation Bill will also come. There's a proposal to establish a Renewable Energy Authority. So the bill to establish that will also be here. And then there's a new proposal to merge PO.
The NPP cannot be underestimated. You know it, I know it. They've been in existence for a long time and have been changing their names up till this day. The nature of who they are. Listen. Munjir. The nature of who they are, what they are, where they've come from, is something they are happy with, and they will be there for a long time. Let's not mimic their behavior. Let us reach into the principles and the values that emerged out of the circumstances that gave birth to us. And if we can hold onto those principles and those values, we will move way into the future and no one can ever defeat us. We will ride and override any obstacle as we did in the past. The NPP cannot be underestimated. You know it, I know it. They've been in existence for a long time and have been changing their names up till this day. The nature of who they are. Listen. Munjie, the nature of who they are, what they are, where they've come from, is something they are happy with, and they will be there for a long time.
Me fi friend is Accra ya but me waka so brand ho donti ana ka me ba beto aba no but the eda brand at akoma so de be maye no ne campaign team for no mudi na ni no o ma disika no e champion e no poku ye me kasa me zone 20 na ebu 29 e na enya ye ya akakra ye say be ka be ni ba be 35 ye nsan ka ye sika enti ye zone 24 de aba no still a egusu gina ha ye nto aba no enti ye ka kire honorable brand
Three na meje me fancy two ni do mo ho asi obi antimi ama ani oh Dr. Mamudu ba mi aba me ho ye papa Kennedy ba me ho e na brother champion so ba me ho two no do mo ayira some do ma tonsium dada and ye omo amanti ye ni momo ntimi modi
na isi ya waje nipa miensa ubia de ne de aba o kwanya se obetwa mabako se nde enso nyame ani o
oh eno de ye mre da ho e adwuma ne mra nti ya hyehyɛ ne pepepe saa na tie omu mienu no kra banka meje aka ho
ban champion ne se nti ni omde man se omde mfa mre no omo mfa mayen no alfe no omo mfa mayen enso o messages abaye phone so bebre e chese transport ka ho even ato ye wie kura mpo no a ne ya de beko didi kakra so esan ka ho ni nyina mu ama nti ye bopini won bi se o mse na ye pamcho na na so mabara mo ye den ana o mse ye se ye to aba no 100% e de ama ban champion doctor ne say nti no bibia obi a no o mu ni ye ni chefa.
The NPP cannot be underestimated. You know it, I know it. They've been in existence for a long time and have been changing their names up till this day. The nature of who they are. Listen. Munjie, the nature of who they are, what they are, where they've come from, is something they are happy with, and they will be there for a long time. Let's not mimic their behavior. Let us reach into the principles and the values that emerged out of the circumstances that gave birth to us. And if we can hold onto those principles and those values, we will move way into the future and no one can ever defeat us. We will ride and override any obstacle as we did in the past.
I've never seen a liar like our former flag bearer on earth. He's a liar. Said, Edubuahin, one contested because not Oyan. This man is a liar. Today, I tell you, he's a liar. You shouldn't vote for a liar. A man who is lying to have power. Wow. Until the history. Adubuahin, oko 1992. And we winning. And oko general election. And we lose. 1996. The former black flag bearer, Ejine Kumasi, Kasena Adubuahin Yare. Kufuor contested Adubuahin in 1996. And Kufuor BT Adubuahin. Edibeye flag bearer. He was fighting to go on the post, and they did not agree. And we contested. I will pay power. Obi abedi o mining now to be detro a distorted history. Say, Mr. Mamontu Abama.
Now MPP party na di say
32.
MPP party in Penifua Mutechira MPP party di say
32 years.
32 years. 32 divided by 2 years. We was out.
Then I pass okay.
Not just a whole MPP. Bobra, ye buy, yes, ye baby political, you know. Dr. Baumia Kwanya, the political limelight, you know, half of it. When to me, I'm a Jaro candidate, a Kodako contest election. Watch me, lose abysmally. We'll see another opportunity for a second chance. So I say, we'll go catch a wire and why betty. Ghana, even the Canadian MPP party, no more auction from Dr. Baumia, more auction from because half of MPP existence as a political party after 1982, no, half 2008 to 2024, this man has enjoyed every privilege from nowhere. So not driver no, biba no, or the aquasham na don't go sorry. Say, here no mama na mesan fa mu konkan. Mi wa so bas ba ko na ko duru ama. Omo dro mani yi se die ni ayo. O se san first dia. Na papa ni bisa am say, "Wa, o zu e pa wo to abale bi. Wa, aka o di sia ne be ma obi ba sa ama ne wa ko." Accident
accident driver.
Or see Debio, who Obusan Papa Penmo already almost 72 years. Or see me Busao question. Wa Casabas, a Muniatoa, Amua, will Satia now, where you will be out to Bass, Macabacas, will be by me driver.
I know you been at the man.
This is your driver.
I saw pleadings. Then I saw that the wind that is for Mr. Tessite. I saw another ticket. I saw Dr. Baumia ticket. I saw Dr. Baumia ticket. I saw the permissive, the perfect will of God turning into the permissive will of God. I had a lot to talk there. I had a lot to speak to about that. But I'm being guided. But I have spoken the mind of God. If they don't take care, the election will end in court. And I saw security discrepancy. I saw security problems. So I repeat, the MPP primaries, which will be 31st January. They have 30 days more to go. I saw Mr. Tessite going as though he has won. I saw pleadings. I saw men of God praying. I saw speakings. I saw that it was switched. And I saw Dr. Baumia. But Dr. Baumia, there is a lot of work to do. But I have spoken as a prophet. May the will of the Lord be done. I saw in America a lot of jets. A lot of jets.
No, specifically what they care about Canadian Japan. As a Canadian Japan, obey it then. As far as this prime
in that book, one of the chapter talks about Canada and Japan, the shock to the system, and the flag bearer NPP never expected. And that is chapter where is this now? That is chapter 6 of that book.
Okay.
And in Japan, the shock to the system and the flag bearer, the NPP never expected.
Oh, that's the whole message there. Obia Jembe and the A no Baba boom and Ken will come.
Ken Waba.
Hey. Waba.
Ken Waba.
And you are putting 27 years of prophetic ministry on the line.
I'm putting 27 years of hearing and seeing, 18 years of pastoring the church in Accra on the line.
If it doesn't come true, what should happen to you?
If it comes to pass, what will happen to me?
I'll tell you that in the answer me the way. If it doesn't happen, what should happen to you?
When you are dealing with God, remove if.
Yeah, but you cannot remove it.
When you are dealing with God, remove if.
In the Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego can say, "Oh, he young cotton sorry." You nimsi young coupon, but you say, "Why you impa?" If even it doesn't come true for us,
that was a level. That was the level of relationship between Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego with God.
5 people contested the presidential primaries. These are Ken Ohene Japan, Brian Echampo, Mohammed Baumia, Yao Osei Educhun, and Kwabena Eje Japan. 196,462 votes were cast. Out of these votes, 561 were ballots rejected. And here are the results obtained by each of these candidates that I mentioned. Ken Ohene Japan obtained 46,554, representing 23.76%. Brian Echampo obtained 36,303, representing 18.53%. Mohammed Baumia obtained 110,643, representing 56.48%. Yao Osei Educhun obtained 1,999, representing 1.02%. Kwabena Eje Japan had 402 votes, representing 0.21%. The New Patriotic Party constitution indicates that for a candidate to be elected presidential candidate, that person must obtain more than 50% of the valid votes cast. On the basis of this result, Dr. Mohammed Baumia obtained 56.48%. Therefore, Dr. Mohammed Baumia has been duly elected presidential candidate for New Patriotic Party for 2028 election. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. The NPP cannot be underestimated. You know it, I know it. They've been in existence for a long time and have been changing their names up till this day. The nature of who they are. Listen. Munjir, the nature of who they are, what they are, where they've come from, is something they are happy with, and they will be there for a long time. Let's not mimic their behavior. Let us reach into the principles and the values that emerged out of the circumstances that gave birth to us. And if we can hold onto those principles and those values, we will move way into the future and no one can ever defeat us. We will ride and override any obstacle as we did in the past. The NPP cannot be underestimated. You know it, I know it. They've been in existence for a long time and have been changing their names up till this day. The nature of who they are. Listen. Munjir, the nature of who they are, what they are, where they've come from, is something they are happy with, and they will be there for a long time. Let's not mimic their behavior. Let us reach into the principles and the values that emerged out of the circumstances that gave birth to us. And if we can hold onto those principles and those values, we will move way into the future and no one can ever defeat us. We will ride and override any obstacle as we did in the past. The NPP cannot be underestimated. You know it, I know it. They've been in existence for a long time and have been changing their names up till this day. The nature of who they are. Listen. Munjir, the nature of who they are, what they are, where they've come from, is something they are happy with, and they will be there for a long time. Let's not mimic their behavior. Let us reach into the principles and the values that emerged out of the circumstances that gave birth to us. And if we can hold onto those principles and those values, we will move way into the future and no one can ever defeat us. We will ride and override any obstacle as we did in the past. The NPP cannot be underestimated. You know it, I know it. They've been in existence for a long time and have been changing their names up till this day. The nature of who they are. Listen. Munjir, The nature of who they are, what they are, where they've come from, is something they are happy with, and they will be there for a long time. Let's not mimic their behavior. Let us reach into the principles and the values that emerged out of the circumstances that gave birth to us. And if we can hold onto those principles and those values, we will move way into the future and no one can ever defeat us. We will ride and override any obstacle as we did in the past. The NPP cannot be underestimated. You know it, I know it. They've been in existence for a long time and have been changing their names up till this day. The nature of who they are. Listen. Munjir. The nature of who they are, what they are, where they've come from, is something they are happy with, and they will be there for a long time. Let's not mimic their behavior. Let us reach into the principles and the values that emerged out of the circumstances that gave birth to us. And if we can hold onto those principles and those values, we will move way into the future and no one can ever defeat us. We will ride and override any obstacle as we did in the past. The NPP cannot be underestimated. You know it, I know it. They've been in existence for a long time and have been changing their names up till this day. The nature of who they are. Listen. Munjir. The nature of who they are, what they are, where they've come from, is something they are happy with, and they will be there for a long time. Let's not mimic their behavior. Let us reach into the principles and the values that emerged out of the circumstances that gave birth to us. And if we can hold onto those principles and those values, we will move way into the future and no one can ever defeat us. We will ride and override any obstacle as we did in the past.
La campagne électorale qui s'ensuit se déroule dans le calme, un peu bousculée. campagne électorale qui s'ensuit se déroule dans le calme, un peu bousculée. La campagne électorale qui s'ensuit se déroule dans le calme, un peu bousculée. La campagne électorale qui s'ensuit se déroule dans le calme, un peu bousculée. La campagne électorale qui s'ensuit se déroule dans le calme, un peu bousculée. La campagne électorale qui s'ensuit se déroule dans le calme, un peu bousculée. La campagne électorale qui s'ensuit se déroule dans le calme, un peu bousculée. La campagne électorale qui s'ensuit se déroule dans le calme, un peu bousculée. La campagne électorale qui s'ensuit se déroule dans le calme, un peu bousculée. La campagne électorale qui s'ensuit se déroule dans le calme, un peu bousculée. La campagne électorale qui s'ensuit se déroule dans le calme, un peu bousculée.
Accra100.5 FM Citizen Show. Good afternoon and welcome on board February. Busumi da tosemiensa. The four busumi no ane wom afim punini adunusia. Yema dom, yema pempem, yema pepiankoma ha. Na yema makwaba so nkumra Accra100.5 FM. Na yenka mo say you streaming live on Facebook. Abe for quantum pontin tankesi no yabade mtimsraw. Udru honmu a hubrasia kwanso. Aya na wawoso amayen. Bruni say no share to like it. Na wa comment it. Na wa share. A lot of messages coming through. making Kanina Mamo Bedwa Ignacio. Also, good afternoon. No to Darko. Thank you. Abraphobia was a fantastic show. Thank you. Gunshot is here. Also, good afternoon. Watching live from Aimensa, Mango Lane. Greetings to you, my boss. I feel so much. Thank you, sir. Anthony Parkalotti, my brother, sends a hello. This one is a thumbs up. Madam Asia Bru. So much, so love. Anthony, I feel what you do. Bab Susie, my brother is here. I'll say, bring back Heritage Bank. Welcome, Nana Utu. Certainly, Heritage Bank Day. Thank you so much for those of you. I'm joining you on Facebook. But keep the messages coming to Romin King Kamamo. Stephen Eleplem was watching live at Oyarifa special from Stephen Eleplem Ayesu. Joy Atiga, but take it center stage. You'll be intimino Basa. We brutal. Daniel Adokwa is here. Or say, keeping CH David Semekwa say, good afternoon, bro. Watching you from Makola Shopping Mall. Thank you. King Farouk, my brother, sends a live hot. Alamko Alfred, I say, good afternoon, brothers. Great job. Keep the fire burning. Okay. Michael Ajano from Dominic Kwabenya constituency. Fantastic man. Also, good afternoon. Watching you live from Kwabenya. Let's do this one. Dixon Dagadu sends a good afternoon. Jonas, Andy, Asamoah, Ado, and Beat. Mr. In case you just joining us, we and Crawford are joining you on Facebook. Obetimia joining you now. Also, baby, Ubutu. Na uti no. Na also yachia ni mwa efe. Afum Joseph is here. Or the message. And so, Abba. Kwashi Noble Agbopa. Say good afternoon, Commander, watching live from Adanta Ama from Rabi Musa. Also, Bien Hokra. But who said, Afeina Abdul Basid Mohammed. So then the message about Amin Kaiman was say, salute you, Nana. We observing you from Germany. Jimela to Mohammed. Hey, class rep, to Okruma. Was say you are loud and clear inside my office. Office location, they want farmer. By your way. Kobe Francis watching you live from Lagos, Nigeria. Peter Chef says, great station. Very well. Abuja, me mama kwa basronko. Na, me misa say, empom to say, across all the filling stations. I mean, stations in the dorsal. Say a Star Oil, say a Goyle, say a Shell, say a Benab, say a Puma filling station, Unity Oil. I mean, all the filling stations, Modosupa, goodness, Mamumudia. Na Modia Chame, but Edru Sabrea, na, Mokasa Fkasa Fidia Fruma, no much him at Accra100 FM. Enti esa no anayen so etwase ade aseda emu edru emamo aye okun awia me producer wa mama ti ase se Medina station hono se trotro station fa kwa trotro ne taxis ne yesimu tie empa mo ye brutal fantastic guys and to be your war Medina station, in fact across all the stations in Ghana. Across all the stations in Ghana, especially Accra and the capital cities, more trotro stations, taxi ranks. In fact, passengers, no one drivers, bookmen, a hodro. Now, we are bookmen as well. And then bookman peno, ye ni bookman. Ebi ho. Oh yeah, sure. Omo ticket no. What baby do ma she. Ogwe we aso mo ticket ni nyina ye buku men. Na je say some we find a job for the boys. Eti buku men for me da say. Na Jamila to Muhammad say my incoming deputy communications officer stamped and sealed. Move via King Farouk or say Ashoman Estate to Old Ashoman Road. We are suffering power at Chedodo na no to Darko kebi mayen. Mr. Mo Honorable Elekpil Makrugu na ye me honorable and na ye MP ho ora Edmond Agbo na MC Mr. Ma memo hono mo na monye hono adwuma no mom o say Ashoman Estate to Old Ashoman Road me pacho me papa ye in charge of district road improvement programming me referee din opanyi utie me pacho kokokoye adwuma emom sisi a ho ye Ashoman Estate me ameba be hwe I'll go and find out. Ose Debbie enye Vanderpoy. Oh, me refiniding. Ono ye in charge of drip. I mean, Makan Obakoye. I know him. Makan Obakoye. Within the Domiko Abenya de Makan Obakoye. In case you're wondering where, I say Ashoman Estate to Old Ashoman Road. The challenge is that be na a asphalted road that be a SSA. say ebanisano it becomes a bit difficult. Unlike say on third road, this is be in futukwan. No, dear. I mean, there's that clear reshaping agenda, no. But whichever be the case, whether a asphalted road and I say I just say you put it into proper shape, and I say a normal in futukwan, you deserve better as part of the resetting agenda. I mean, him say. Bra Penny Edmond Abu Makandi. I mean, he's a fantastic MC for Ghanese. Honorable Eleclim Akrugu, fantastic MP. I mean, himself on back yes, Edman. Abuja, ma mensa so mama kwa babim. I am manage say me tight nimushia menchia Commander Buham. Ono de akonya na femi a yehwe chiri baby a Bra Penny will be no na. Bra Penny anka say me share that friend officially. Empanyifo bebre wo maimu a me share that from officially. Mesha da frem Yehowa no mehwefo empanyimfo se ye ho bekeka ntine jamore mo na ma eye me mowre o krom ha ti me frem na me ho keka me sra na mu ntiti ma me okwa wi adem so na ese me ye no me campaign no na so ye in charge of finance. But you see, it's not, I mean, maybe let me say this. And this is still not my official statement anyways. Because we be in home we already baby officially say me contest. However, no kure enam rem. Enam wiem, enam sum, na masasa so na baby. The point is this. We need to support a good brand. And it's not just supporting a good brand that matters. Twa say ya boa na yede ya ho odin se rade ama yenim dia yede bika ho. Na yede okwan ye betimi afaso ama NDC amanya kuo na gina yie efa ne ntoma pafura na se NDC amanya kuo ne gina yie a eno na Ghana so benya so mfaso ba ko ya ka de agu MPP we agu there are some parties who will not waste my time on them. One of them is MPP we ye bebunu now you are coming up na say we are going to say oh kwa MPP I mean and I'm saying this because it's the truth. I'm saying it now NDC the beti mafa carpenter ni ba no why the chief executive officer NDC no boy adwuma edu jita makro ni papa mso no a driver we see you for Temoyo refinery it's only NDC or far free got them no the west see amamu mapomia it's only in NDC and obi a woni ni daso timi gina brane gina mapomia e wa heniemu it's only NDC. In the other political party, ladies and gentlemen, ye baby say now papa braben or boy. Ti say otu da no say or deputy communications officer of NDC. Afa na ye ko hema se, afa say me papa big sis no ka ho a. Won ka ho forget about it. Ni ebisa me say na me kura busua ben na me free mu. Entom ben na me bo. E dey important. And ye me susu dua ewo eye sa amanyoko no, but the NDC is not like that. We are offering ourselves to support. Sabi, I am a journalist. Journalism, but there are times in a political temperature, you need certain professionals to augment the efforts of that very portfolio. Sami Jemfi, for instance, has set a very good pace. Ladies and gentlemen, Aju will be your time, Sami Jemfi, and a bekan and him and the Chia Semboni. Right from opposition into government, Sami Jemfi has paid his dues in making sure, he took the party from opposition into power. The likes of Akugam, they have paid their dues. Basin Tali, they have paid their dues. And those that came before them. The point is that whoever comes for a substantive communications officer for NDC must be that person or you're ready to work like Sami Jemfi. And people like us, we only deputize. Why we going for deputy? They say, you person drink a cry, and so you want you de bois, you obey your opinion. And wakeke. So, I mean, in good times, you be sa and komono. It's a say, meaning penny for be brain in Comontino. Aya na sebi ubu kwansono. Who here said, Mekoswa near Dinko. Wabe come, sir, and next citizen of Tudazi. Bebefia, General Secretary, Ma GCPP. Sanso na Deputy Director of Communications UP Plus Yura Ebo Backman and so Ibenya no ha of course Minua Samuel Hunto mo ana mo ka se ana minisa me akozi se no se me ka kire mo se same oye minua Samuel Hunto e minua ene minua bebe fia me ka kire mo se me frɛ Kwadwo Yeboa oye minua in fact enra na se me timi be host be enra bibi ntimi ama ka me hosti Kwadwo Yeboa. They are all my brothers. Sebi. If you can say, if you need 3 and can, I don't say I want to see me fankodi. So we are brothers. It's Miss Row. You hear him say me Samuel Hunto. Ono kwa wafemi bruta. Miss Mafino. Bibia be fine. Uba Facebook nso na wa share mine. Yeah, check the aftermath of MPP presidential primaries. Na adia ba ko ehu hia kese pa. A press conference a majority for Mukina per se the Kutuka International Airport no yes sano na no Accra International Airport na abusuya enemeka sense bi because this has been a call you be as Pan-Africanist and a young Pan-Africanist ya bohu dewru for a very long time. To us it is a dream come true. Because as far as Kutuka Idinda Airport, so the country has endorsed coup. Na dachi biya open so say coup mra. But on Yamakati say, and that is wrong. But I know said there are people ebi monti say ye be yen say sani ade. But anyway, ye this an common ye be draw. But abusuya enewie ma mensha sie in free hano. And me pacho mo ha Prophet El Bernard Munyano. Me refi ma men kan okra sana matoaso. Mo ha Prophet El Bernard Munyano. The fact is saying the prophecy are failing just so a fake prophet. I just wouldn't name Yankopon asem. There are prophecies even Jesus Christ give. Based in a mem. Is Jesus fake? Jesus talked about the rapture. Rapture ba. No. I mean, some of these things, me, I am a person who be brave. I saw for no being so dribble. And you change now, say coca. Come on. You change now, say coca. But see, also Yanko boy yachran. And look, Aquaria, was it this current government? Yes, this current government. In a program at Kumasi, El Bernard, no nimno. Appointed to the current government, say, in 2 years later, or in 2 years' time, or Baba the government of the Gun State. Minuka say, Papa ye government of the Gun State. No number be a. There are a lot of prophecies El Bernard has given, and they have come to pass. If say, oh, that be on TV, Munyasa. So one prophecy be a mamma. Me, I'm not interested in those things. To say me senior prophet or prophetic Hill Chapel. You senior Nigerian. The prophecies in album. But there are prophecies born more. A bit me at 12. What you say in bit you see, in bit you prophesy. I am the only problem no has to do with say I say no count with vim no. I don't know but I mean let the man rest. And I mean it's in your case. There are more important issues in this country we must deal with. Over about me and Munu na nkasa no kra no. Onu say will lose ahead of 2028 elections. So I mean there are more issues to think about. John Mahama is fixing the economy. My mama say nyama win Kovania John Mahama yeso. Time no aye de beka Prophet El Bernard this I mean yen fam bod John Dramani Mahama dwuma ye hu dewro. Na Ghana for who say wo boadwuma. The CEOs in Ghana boadwuma, ministers, They say Honorable Amakofi Boa, fantastic minister. One of the best ministers so far. We 5 ministers, Papa we count. We 3 o'clock. I mean, he's a fantastic minister by all standard. Oshe Okwanya or Faso ne Galamsey DSC because Galamsey no. Look, I just hear no when yesterday. And this in people for you in Fakwe Galamsey no. Oh, Hana politician can say be a fraud. They are my guys. And so also don't know. So as you know when yesterday, na higher quantity and can't say be. Namakati say, "Hi, can say be but still, Papa no win so making sure that he's fighting against this nonsense of Galamsey. Fantastic minister. Obi so Honorable Rekopoku. Yeah, Accra100 uko jaswa ha body e de bebo. because and Niemo dia go akwan so man Niema yefo. Eriko Poku, I mean, fantastic minister. These are guys who are working and we must pray. Look at John Jinapo. And the bedroom lighter, not just a transformer be a problem. And I say new meter beer or master the problem beer, but I don't know about that. And then the bedroom light. But say that when was the last time? Sebi, see you doom light in power. What is the frequency? And they say Tamana Ura Matthew Poku Prempe na po ye minister for energy. Omudundum light here journalist ko bi say Mira and come a timetable na ye mfam prepare no say ye a timetable. Omu ye crowd here dey on fan shetawa. Ewie onipa kwa kensem hunu se nkwasa asem se akere Ghana for na mpipo fa se atam no running mate na mo de mu nsa nwie bo nkofa no running mate mu mahwe da. Ti ba me amu oni credibility integrity ni ho nti kakra bi no a ba me ade ka no o si kakra bi a na matupoku prempren so adwiri ni nyina adom the two opposition we mbo just 50 years later yeah to found you are men of God, you are not angels. You are men of God nti misramo nyama bu hono ma na mwanya botre kakra. I mean now you are castigating the man of God na yeden and the Christendom you are supposed to hold this man. All of you hypocrites. Christendom hypocrites. Look, a plethora of prophecies El Bernard has made. I don't know him. I don't care to know him. But most of them have come to pass. Why didn't you glorify him on that one? But just a single one. Come on. Abio, na momo yama scrap, even if it is statistics, bro, for your friend be infinitesimal, it will be 0.0% of the prophecies that have come to pass. Timisramo, and Prophet El Bernard so what time and wako printing so prophecies are on Facebook and also anything. Who is advising you? It's not necessary. If God indeed show you the prophecy, he himself will fight for you. The book of Psalms or say, and I shall hold my peace and the Lord shall fight my battles. And me and my boss my boss Frank, sorry, or see preach on. I say no minimum say and the management better than my salary. So I bush on me and can salary in this so. Anyway, this is just on a line note. So, I Honorable Osofo El Bernard, please be still. It's normal, okay? It doesn't make you a fake prophet. Jesus prophesied rapture, amen. It doesn't mean Jesus is fake. Bia, what you saw is after 2052. A bit mabum. 2052. A bit mabum. Na can I Japan? Say you crap man, not the other president. I was my fan on Chilhonum. Now, it was something that I wanted to say some. Now, so me can't want to say kakra. Me person me encourage President Muhammad and Okwan. It's important I say this. Mr. President, Sabi Oba. Intimi hunu nyansa nso da. Intimi no kasai. Mabafom. Ana Mr. President, we know intimi nkase me too for because amamre mu akwadan too panyinfo. Nemu we ye me suggestion bia Mr. President. Me susu se ofa ebetima boa Ghana ni amamu ni nyina. Mr. President, as a student of peace and security, meaning the consequence of insecurity, two most important areas in every government. First, the finance. Second, defense. So we economy koyi. Now I ba mbon sam so koyi a. Ujina brane. Into wahima eboa. Wahini bia owo chidom. Wahini bia owo fotosamfo papa no. So wahini no na mamu koyi. By God's grace, we have a gem of a finance minister in the person of Honorable Kesiel Atoforsen. Evrade enam no so Asia wonders as far as Ghana's economy is concerned. And one here crampo ajamasi de $1 no achana next year. One who remember 6 cities or 7 Ghana cedis to $1. Fu or ni bibia ekofo. I mean, they are all doing their best. But for a very long time, I think 6 months, but I don't know. Honorable Omane Buama, Radin Fan Crazy, Minkabusia Yaw, a toy. Mr. President, I think it's been too long a time to leave such a sensitive position vacant. Considering the sub-Saharan Africa, any akuakuania mama yatwe ho ahia no, insurgents doors hododo. Sabita frache Mali cool leader nediso. Guinea cool leader nediso. Ehaya Burkina Faso cool leader nediso. And you know I'm share war. Menka se sa na ABC because Ewrade nti ensi. Na emum Ewrade nso mani padwene. Enye ka Ewrade ba bibia mani pa nko ma ya adwene. Mr. President, sabi ebia na se wani ma so a ebi mpo a wasusu ho da na eyentotoye bi na oye oba me kawo keke. Lodina Mahama ba. Lodina Mahama Dr. Chad otu Darko. Me kawo keke se papa me sraw. So wura brojaje mfi eso wani a fama no. Enye sanso a ne wo pese wo appoint no as a minister for defense. Say Papa Rollins Bay ana ma mene de say Zenato and any of them, whoever ususu betima bu afama no. Because look, combining finance and defense, Mr. President, it's a Herculean task. As Accra100, Honorable Atuforsen will have a divided attention because he must focus on finance. At the same time, he must focus on the Ministry of Defense. Mr. President, when he say, I love you, I'll speak to you in love, respectfully, in the name of God. Sankabaya possible la. Minti men show that. Name manka free next week equal die. My Minister for Defense. Now what damn paya is not even good for your own safety. Mr. President, I tell you the truth because I love you. To me pamucho Defense Ministry na dahachadodo. Adahachadodo. Such a sensitive position we cannot act for too long. Adahon wachadodo. Meaning say empenyufo madwene ho na emum me hyemuke na I'm just reminding you. I'm only adding my voice that it will reach a crescendo yede beye ho adwuma. Please, Your Excellency. Meaning say makan obetie me so. Nanka from next week, next 2 weeks we kon yes oh yenya Minister for Defense. Then Mr. President na mu ayedu. Say omunye du because Owura Project Jamfi has all the wisdom, has all the powers, but we want me act as minister, no, even though he's a deputy defense minister. Honorable Atuforsen, we are then the prime cause air finance, not defense. And found how intelligent he is. His first call is finance. Finance and or combining finance and defense. Mr. President, I know say you want to work with small number of people, but where dear ye pacho Ghana for ye nyina ye tiase ye defense de hu hian. After all, no be handle no koye. Menim say so be ama ye betima serviska, ba me sraw ye ntimi mfa won kwan ni agro. Mr. President, don't trust the system. Even your own people don't trust them. No kra na make catch no. So let's get a defense minister. Somebody you trust. Ibrahim Mahama kra fama no. Sekufo ye ni defense minister. Problem be ama. Ntuma Ibrahim Mahama minister just onye. And so problem be ama. Ana okwa wi a problem ba. Ana on fama ni nua Peter. And so problem be ama. Na on fama wan. Ani fama bobi e. Ena ka kuruma. Get people. Minister for Defense kwam na bobi answer. Hey. But I can be fine. Say, hey, ya bra nya post against your bobi enya onya minister na ma family table ni makonya. Me nja mani ma me post no. Me ama je me dia o. Ejago okun be chief of staff at the ministry. Me wa cho mumu ha na agree say bobi betima minister for defense. Mo fam na Facebook. So that is just the So that is just about it. That was one area that me per se me can wasem is very important to me. Now me baby I am a kai say me can penny for about the grassroots. Wait there just 1 minute. And penny for you hopa. But mestre say you remember you need aqua grassroots no. MCs, DCs, mayors, ministers of state, CEOs. Mr. Mahama or your back pe. Mon try na mumie bi enwuma. Boys and girls be brave down, they are groaning, and I'm telling you the truth. Don't forget they are the same people we will need for the coming elections. So I beg you, man ko esa aka 1 year no ohia no. Afi na abeboa no. Oni pa akono nim nyansa. Sabi wonjimi wafa ne ho adwene. Nti me ntena se man nka 1 year. Ansa na wo bepe no. E na hye dwumam. Omusu ye Ghana fo. Let's take care of the branch executives, branch members. Obu ope police opesen. Yen fom hyemu bi. Ifom hyem bi. Media me say adwuma ne kura no say 100% percentage being comment this. They are Ghanaians. MPP did it with impunity. Yen ye pese Ghana yi. So we don't want to do it with impunity. But say dear bra, every time Ghana nyuma mu no, na MPP for dominate. Because on bomb from Crawford cho ye de ba ye be say Ghana yi na afa nipa kakra bi. You don't do that. Give your people jobs. MCs Mr. create jobs. Munyai say ana ye ntwen kakra obi antimi ntwen. Create jobs for the people. Create jobs for them. Then me call am penny be say take your time. Why? What penny so say take your time would you pay? And me transams like how? Who your minister with your salary? Also will be doing taking the time at the grassroots. Who your MC with your salary? Also been taking the time at the grassroots. Who your DC with your salary? Who your mayor? Who your ambassador? You all take salaries. Beyond the salaries, sabi you are swimming in the pool of cars and other largesse. Now small boy no the obenya soldier, obenya police and don't taking it. Jai munya sensem neka. Munya sensem neka kra. Ni ese catch up me say yen kakra. Say bia yen timi for munyina atego. Enti ye fa we ya na ya fa we eno na ese catch up. Ba so omo ton mu do bi enti ene mo na mitietem ne say e ho na se kutoka wuye o. Eno nti no ye de akoto kutoka. Kwame Nkrumah Osajefo etu na Ghana wo ba bite. Kwame Nkrumah motorway eno na Ghana gusu yusu. Can you imagine if there was no motorway? Your motorway mpo hwese na traffic che free nkran kotema. Kwame Nkrumah kosombo enu nti na ne light him. Can you imagine if there was no Akosombo built by Kwame Nkrumah? Kwame Nkrumah factories osisi ye ana to saw Ghana mu ababa pemne. Kwame Nkrumah na tu edin Ghana. Kwame Nkrumah ana tu din Ghana. Most of the things are ebua Ghana and Kankro Kwame Nkrumah. Sa Kwame Nkrumah kotokai mu de tu no. Tiniye. Ana womu try ni swedi ho no so. Eti over the 7 years development plan of Kwame Nkrumah and she say na nka Kwame Nkrumah pese oye ma Ghana nyina Nkrumah ntimi anye. Eti about the saying Anna such a sensitive edifice like the most important airport in Ghana. Ye de tu obi oye ku no one ye de bibi to no. Menim so obi tifie ka se bia ye de circle bia to Rollins into Rollins circle. Mr. Rollins free eye soja mamum e de ye ba ka bi mamin ka bi mamum. It is ye de bibia to Rollins necessarily not because of your soja ni but because Miribi Druya from 1992 basically 2000 he was a civilian president. In any case, say oyo sre nimpo no waye ku and waya de pa obi ti say champion. Go to Dansuman. All the flatter old road flatter ma Dansuman efe nyina e champion sisi ye. Nam ka tia say it is all the one mo to a champion. There's nothing wrong kotoka no ye den. Ono twa Ghana ni swadi ehunu so. He killed the dream of Kwame Nkrumah. He destroyed the vision of this country. Na yetimi the whole airport atonwa. Ye ko anase ye ba. Enu na ye me de se eye majority tikese awi adwen. Anyansafo a ewo NDC mu eboa ma Ghana afa ne ntuma pefra. Led by Owura Mahama Yargamo. Esusu se ehu ebehie se sa airport na de to nia otu Kwame Nkrumah ana omo etu Kwame Nkrumah no a emu bi ni kutuka no etwa se anka yesisa ba me krampo de te say na be proposal so mo kasa anka yenye no Accra International Airport no me de besusu anka yemfa nto osade fo Kwame Nkrumah na anka yenye no Kwame Nkrumah International Airport me ni susu ye no and wa utie me no menim ni awonsu susu se airport no edin ben yemfa nto no obetimi de aba Same Akoy o say Bobia defense minister Rebecca in big trouble. Dominic Jamba, I say good afternoon to Darko, I'm from Sakoma, Kojo Shoes, more fire. Gunshot, I say Bobby answer deserves it. Tell them the truth. Okay. Dominic, I say good afternoon to Darko, I'm from Sakoma. I've read that. They have Mark. I say, who told you he doesn't know what he's doing? Yeah. So we know that president know what he's doing. But you see, and when you force your church and onim say the church me say me security, me masters me security. I understand the consequences of insecurity now. And unti na me try imagine say defense ministry na da wache. My entwin ma bibi nsi ansa na yakase yekan. Asa na me count say. So nobody is saying our president doesn't know what he's doing. Certainly. Now Mahama unim say only he knows what he's doing, but I'm only reminding him may kindly say and Ketimi faster for his own safety as president. For his own safety as president, we need a defense minister who be substantive. That's what I say bro Jemfi and why deputy and the manua yemfemano because he has the capacity. And yes, I'm so as a president and so before fra or trust no ono so femano. Nia here say defense ministry no ya fail it. Nia ya funu here and say woman. Nia kwamo jia no woman. That's what I'm saying. Timesrawa I am amunjia no insibone. We say Bobia deserves it all. William ni Sakwa, I say I'm here to boss. Near Yemos, I say Accra International Airport. Okay. I say young friend Accra International Airport. Very well. Dominic Bow, I say sure, tell them big brother. Ivan Squashy, I say Mr. Otu. I say that I may like to get Bobia answer as defense minister. Okay. Donko Albert. Good afternoon too. I will do it. Okay. Araf Umar, I'll say I agree with you 100%. And Nana Otu Darko. Messages coming through. So I tend to agree, but there may be a phone lines on this one. Now Yebisa Ghana forms to say what do they think about it? Say Enkoswanye Kotoka International Airport because I want mwache. And now say send Kameka say Yenya no Kwame Nkrumah International Airport. And now there's Accra International Airport to Mpua. How you want it, you know? But if you ask me, I think say Kutukane there should go Nankiyanya no Kwame Nkrumah International Airport. See, Susu say ya the Niama be brain so to Kwame Nkrumah and so. Ebi Niama na Susu and bit me in the free biso. Na ya the Kutukana mano, I can say airport namano. Near the other presidents, Ebia Kohonum to say John Mahama, Nessa and Penny for mobile you many doma call Fly Lieutenant General John Rawlings. Na kufa mo de the end beto no. The state you create the bebre. So 0302 20 80 90. Ubetimi afre na wachira wadwene 0302 20 80 90 0302 20 80 90. Yenfa first caller. Hello.
Hello too.
Yes sir.
Achim kwa wono abenkwan.
Oh. Bre mo say baby.
Achim kwa wono abenkwan. Me pa cho ho ti say.
Yehowa do me ho den ti say trekron.
Aye kakra me dey say me achim kwa me no pure water. Because you see the ekuyi because of owura amakofibo a money not no niema ni kuyi nsu no aniti are fine. Yeah. The aka is say baby a nsu ni deda na omuyi kototo nchenchen no. Penifo hwe say ombetime yi atoto na namo no emu. Yeah. No ni ade a me important so ba kwa penifo hwe no muntu nwa na mo. Opani we wa unia Mr. Nokura Sam ka se Africa so baby a former penifo.
Na ujina
container no oma painting blue na no tu Mr. Excellency Gentleman mama
Ome ni
green film aha oni film me chiagoga eni jo ashama na me am chairman ti uswechare opani eye bobie ebe defense minister
ebe kuwam
ebe ya the new defense minister near the listowe
I dey ebe piso
I am the spokesperson
Dabi yamama listowe chief director
na Bachanfo I am the spokesperson Openi ampa no fear international airport na ukọ amadi bri so a utumi so oman na kasa edin ana deda so oman no edin na deda so
ukọ Kenya say ayo Jomo Kenyatta airport
yeah no say one do say eye iti ye besre so ombetimi edi edin fufu bi amakotoka amon fema no na ye international airport na die omonye no edin a eye credible ebe pon wo man Ghana
enye sanso a so mo peso jani kura de na mo fema jeje Sabis, jeje yesi kutuka.
Opana sum omanu na wablo man obi oso.
E fa rento no.
Obi oso koko. Oso koko because ata yenya swafo hwamwa wodi bo etita for da no mu dwane ko Nigeria. Onu no ma de kire eye credible e wo man mu. Nurses onu a listen yi international airport se de turu kwa eye. Etimi de almost Sanwa Ebeboa, Nebo Abaso, Dr. Brown, Forestry Commission.
Pia. Damisha 0302 20 80 90. Hello?
Nana Otu Darko.
Mira, Mejoso.
David Agbalanyo Omanjo.
Hey, Dave. Bibi Aboko.
Yes, sir. Oh, Bibi Aboko.
Pia.
Yo. Nana Otu Darko, and they are support 100%. Because coming Kuma or Yenyama Bebre, Ewagana ha. Anti Kotoka International Airport. Who here, and far coming Kuma di Etuso, and no bombe boy pa, because coming Kuma, why dear pa, the Omofa coming Kuma di Etu. Kotoka International Airport also.
Yeah, that's a pa. I don't know. George Nyako Krade was say Kwame Nkrumah Airport like JFK International Airport in USA.
Aha. Sabebepe.
I think it's in order. It's in order. But to Canada, and I say ya endo suku MY nkra. Aha. Okay. Hello. Yes. Hello.
Nana.
Yes, sir.
Collins ni midway PM wo Amamole. Mo wa gobro no ni bi kama papa.
Yeah.
Na dem doctor also the MP pie.
That be
Doctor Nana Otu Darko.
G-Tech into me carry.
Fantastic, the voice of the voiceless.
Yeah.
We are too much. I'm say e koma abe ayeti e hu hia pa. Kotoka na kasakra no. Nana Otu Darko.
Yes, sir.
Modi boy na Ghana nya infaso ben na I was saying put it this way. Infaso ben pa no my Ghana nya e wo Kotoka so. Infaso ben ye ni infaso baku say. Ato ye national airport kakraka say. Hey. Baby anyfo nya sajin we bi. Ghana for nyina support 200%. Yeti pagini flow class adiachi. Nefa Kwame Nkrumah adwekese a oni ho president Muhammad ewo ho. Yefa ni bi kura nto so a eno ane Ghana International Airport and Accra International Airport no yawa eno ano no. It was 100%.
I'm happy how most of us are thinking. I mean, but Kwame Nkrumah de waboy bebre nti no onye obi kura se adwene ho mienu a said the near to be BTC airport so. Hello.
Nana.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, me obia.
Me patro oben radio no nka betima twe ho kakra.
Every my radio ni o.
Ene minima de aben ho. And now they are two speakers so you free speaker patro.
Okay, Nana. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Atam dia o kapa de mi majuni say target ni mo nyambe na omo dia chenu statue fia na omo ye o stage ho no enye onu nkwa
Corporal
atipo se nyami abe kama hama kuma abe kama hama kuma na o ti new airport on fast agitagete edi atu airport no they want to see a new airport on fast agitagete to kotoka dia o ni paboni ni.
Okay, me that's it.
Ara Stephen Apia
there way. But I guess I'm a slave who says Stephen Apia or Mr. Ramu. What do you answer my Jimmy? Stephen Apia. You, hello?
No, Chidako.
Minia.
Yes, Youth Commander.
International.
Yimanie, Mesome Katafri, Amamole, baby, I call it Katafri, you know. Yeah, boy, Juma wa Mamole Hopa. And MC, Honorable Akwete Agbo. Or boy, Juma Michiani. O Tudako.
Yes, sir.
Me pacho me before me ko to kaso no me tire o ge about prophecy atem na ka ye wo ma we mu e no wusu ben pass ma manta hu omoja president the all men hu da e ba me se ene senate obi su say mama wini a ye pam no kotogo I mean I don't so make me cite example bebre omu tete yen e the prophecy ni dia yakohwe hwe science and data ne di adwuma men kasa nyankopon bose ni ho 2015 na obie eye clear say NDC beluku 2024 obie nim say NDC beluni MPP belusu so they should give us a break and so na do so prophecy na do so men ko kotoka men sem no so yes senya men nuano maka no sa pepepe kotoka no de senya wo so kan ye no dan say ya endorse ku enti kotoka de it has been long overdue yen free ho yen free on fa kwa Nkrumah din to so say yen fa kwa Nkrumah din to so kwa mama second term ya wa ye the second term oba ni 1 year in governance no ye who far difference ni nim say ni 3 years aka no or the kan yakopon de dum na Ghana be tra be enti kotoka de say na college kan ye be da be sorry e the next day anofa na ke ye fro kwa ke ye foa so enti me so me foa so ye yi kotoka free ho na terminal 3 a president mama be ye krama yeah, airport na Jibia Manabusa are more recognized. Say then a Kotoka so Abra Western countries no any US money again any say Kotoka was a coup maker. If you see ho.
JDM International Airport.
Yes, me for JDM
JFK no.
But
also America JFK International Airport.
More
JDM International Airport.
Very good. Me for so that initials now the abano. Me for also Otudakun JDM International Airport because
terminal 3 on see
more if he deserve it me that say he deserve it pa amene ye nyina ye si kotoka wa ye sorry ye nyina si airport wa ye hu say JDM aye good infrastructure amaye it ye fa din to so pepepe na bin say ba no referendum crampona the whole country no dudu na be support say fa JDM edino ento so it me for so
me that say also watch the 0302 20 80 90. Hello
no to Darko.
Hey minia
acho me chawo official panso
afin come to en fiesu
ya mention why
amen
sanya o ka say yanhia grassroots no be ba be hwehwe
me ba cho
na nyama fam war revolution mo e ba be ka chiro
mpacho
me a veteran field commander volunteer field commander edino achadodo yansano yanfama osaji fu Dr. Kwame Nkrumah
great
mpacho edia ya di frame abo revolution mo ya frame emperor me frafi nima
you are
the voice for the voiceless.
More fire. Amen. More fire. More fire.
Thank you.
Piao. My bush won't be Jackrasemi. One day, yes, I am microphone so much and you shouldn't be. Hello. Yes, sir.
Hello to the
Mira. Afternoon.
Your friend Dominic Jamra, I'm a Sakama Kojoshi. So,
that's you.
me ha only say ka we me friend to Kwame Nkrumah direct.
Okay.
Me friend dia me ka we friend to Kwame Nkrumah. Then we me ha ba ku so ye what if na mo be tell no. Omo registration fee no ye person carry hu Darko.
Oh, okay. Okay.
The ever okay my education minister we hu na ya.
You be chirama. You fa be say na yen fancy. Na yen koto ade afa yen politics. You fa be 2 and 3. Sir. Okay. Okay. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon to.
Yes sir.
Unia Omega can go south today.
Ghana to you.
Kaka me can say airport ne de yes sanwa pa because na koto Canada say no oyeku anayesa. Hello. Say koto Canada yes ku no ye anayesa bia. Auntie, yes, son, na to cano to Kwame Nkrumah no. Yempe a crime baby accident in the Tipania overhead Kituo on your funny into some mano. Now, Obiaba, here, which a woman with you, Mojaguino, or the lady, and they have power mano. Why? Let him dance a Pamamintia. Accra100 honorable Michael Papo Aloti or Papa Bonabaso, Papo Aloti, the mayor of AMB, the Bonabaso.
That's right. Minimum, but he's such a great man. Suppose you for 2 be now in fancy. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Patch all Ghana to you. Good afternoon, bro. Who didn't know baby free?
Oh, over
home sense my own bonny. My nephew, happy belated birthday.
Oh, senior.
Now, me Ghana for whom say and say management in Timia. Mr. Ramu, this very guy, Mr. Ramu, Sakonya or Honwa, Momayan friend nation and union. Kwayo, what him say home sense? Jinaso home sense. On one the Omuska to talk radio. Sa radio kiteno. Chema a fear market lorry stations. Now to radio no ma amount emrase untimi emfa to other stations is Accra100. So this guy, I'm telling you, Okun. This home sense guy.
Yes, I'm a Trotro group.
I'm some sort of Trotro groups. Maybe I know them. Send them to CTV. No follow me and Tini there. It me patch management. Sa guy with there. He's one of the number 1 a year. Utim say omo boy juma pa. But home sense, meaning say your day of glory will come. We are sure say class media ebe cow. Why?
There's no problem, cry. Because Bible says, I would do a man wa brabo bokoye. Nti redwa omo kan yansasam anasa o man do omo komaso. Sa ono ne ye follow. Sa na tie no.
Amishra. Me nti wa say.
Ye minshira mo so a.
I'm into home sense count there.
Me atini say would we ya bana minshira me home sense multiple group alliance inara. Ya me mama reta so ha nso ochia mu ina.
Ya jena so.
Ne atini say ye change itini ya ma fi anan ankaye. Kofi Annan because need
because need akwa na Kofi Annan International Airport.
Thank you.
Okay, that's also not bad.
Because I asked for Kwame Nkrumah there on there no ne don't pay gragu akufa do fi.
Ye fa ne don't pay ekoye.
Ne don't pay kwampo gu akufa do fi.
And if I dey fa mother the lumba no ko enche.
Oh, senior. Below back.
So also pay don't pay akwa enche dey fa mother the lumba.
No, me catch you say Kwame Nkrumah no waji dia ma no don't pay gu akufa do fi.
Oh, okay. Okay, but
it's Kwame Nkrumah the only problem.
Very well.
It's Kofi Annan the Tunanka here.
But it's a nice idea. Kofi Annan very well. Bra, it me sure say obeti anka ya misha.
No problem ka ya misha.
You fa course this year na. You fa last call. Okay, hello.
Hey, na no to that ko kwaja me.
Enti untini atwen no.
Na na fa ko jame akebe me ya.
Me fa chem.
Your friend original Tantana
himself. Tantana himself.
Ajumate na mo ye nyame sha what me pe. One kasa kwa me no won come outside.
Me pa che yo.
Awie me kia ya de nyina onabo Emmanuel Amakofibua.
Fantastic minister.
Na no to that kan wa wo say nsuo na ni ke.
Etepa.
Nsuo na ni te be maba. Mu nyina mu ka ho. E na fe kenebo a. Munna maye juma na ma di o man na free ni paboni fo nsem a Virgin Forest kura no wo mu ti si mu ana mo se no abato wo susaso aya na me ne de obo ne di so be my friend
Sami hunto
we are correct Sami who the original Tantana nyame sro wo kan krofo a o ma boa ama ya di o man no free ni paboni fo nsem ana se sia yensie no o fa ne ntuma papa efra Honorable Ariko Poku, a great minister. One also yama di ediania ba. Ke, mahama ye juma o ye juma papa nana. Mama ye nyina ye nkamom. Na mahama ansa ko another term. Na the vision emremo because a juma papa we ye no. I want to say that see overhead ana a baby a so mu Ghana. Na ye di mahama etu ano. But people say Mahama is the only person what the president here and Yema about from Petro about from Dollar about from Awa about from and Yema quote from and the best for some cabbage here. Best for 7 2 for no crown about from and no see Mahama Sanu Juma. Thank you. Coming come the ordinary to my papa. Na Mahama so more kind of
that's it. Nyakupo Nshirao. People like President John Mahama, people like Flight Lieutenant General John Rawlings. I said, almost shut down bomb Huabaso, but these are people I think say we should honor. Obi to say Atameos say he showcased so much love. So let's see how a bit to me engage all these people. And Mahunu being so and the message and so very important. Say Anka Osusu say any Accra me and phobia into so na yemfema the land owners into Bay Accra International Airport. But to say Kintakita we are saying is one of the greatest kings they've ever lived. I mean, we can Kumasi the any say Prempe and Abibi. But I said no cry the president house or best standing in. I think they said some best airport. Edina was a good for no or President Mahama said or best standing in. So, anyways, we are similar to 2 or Kwawia. Or semi could be man can be the Nana.
We have a memo so day. But quick one, Nana.
Yes.
Before say we will continue on. Ma memfa no nhyɛ asɛm to me your mamba penebi. You.
Okay.
Na Michia Eastern region for Matese Nkrofo Bobo Montoma and 1 year 1 2 1 2 and a Kwapem North constituency so but quick one was it yeah oh no what's up the idea unim san naming way no ho me nim much about a informal decision of naming national asset after somebody.
Okay.
But so we shema kakra minim no ye nipa e bia wom contribution ma society obi wo ho a oye tu hu achefu ibi obi wo ho ye leader bi a wabeboa oman no obi a culture leader bi those people no ne ade
that part of kofa koku by you say
yeah tete kwashi
people like that
yeah so but to be na me e wo ho ne tin it will be in the best of national interest say senior Nkrofo proposal say Accra International Airport no me I will support that in the sense say sir nature de bebre no so
between Accra International Airport ne Kwame Nkrumah International Airport the end of say nka
Kwame Nkrumah be ye niam bebre oye ankra oye individual niam bebre wo ho a wuntum inyi Ghana wuntum inyi Kwame Nkrumah din fimu e wo Ghana ha ni din ne de ya woni ma bebre wo ho at least wo betumi aka Kwame Nkrumah se ne nka edum because those things ni nyina ye se ya de be kai nipa no
okay
but say obake entie ne akwa aba ishiwi ni ade nyina ba mu se ye na wo ya sase so ye na it say but the higher greater Accra ne de I think say hu be hia say wo mo de Accra we na ye ankra bia din
okay
na che say ye a town di an capital city din e dey ato so because yes na obi fufuro bia na obeka se ube use ni din no you have people are almost won be to me.
But if that is the argument to go by, then we see airport every region beyond to be claim say I had no year land on the so into Kwasantia senior obey na
no we a capital town we a capital town
into no unsusu say anka somebody like Osaje for Kwame Nkrumah no or a household name or cut across all tribes
nana anyam from so but ni din iraye senior American obi bo Kofi Annan din fantastic man.
What about Tetekwashi International Airport?
Oh, only no say what Tetekwashi Hospital, not Tetekwashi
Hospital.
Yeah. But at least Koko no the buyer, Koko can near my iska or Ghana and I didn't know. Now even man pono cry now, one will be pebi ya. Send pan say 1% woman show woman in Yama. Baby, I won't feel park on Chroma Chrome, one crofo. Baby, you fee. Na kohese ne akro ni village ni ade se ni hia ne ne ma ekoso ho nipan ba bi ofin mo masa place ne nso ye bibia ye nka eduma ye nim so tourist attraction area kra na se wo ko ho a wo hu bibi wo ko Tetekwashi se ya mampon Tetekwashi minim se akufo ado time na wo creative fan bia na wo de kokoo skatum once the menu ahene no kra kasa the other once the kra Kronu kura enya.
Wow.
Those are the benefits. Say so be a ofi krobi so ofi family mu ne ade. Ya de within to Tetekwashi with international airport. Yes, and for so be ba ho. Kofi Annan is a solid name. Solid name. I prefer. I think say enya de
honestly, if you ask me between Kofi Annan international airport ne Kwame Nkrumah, Kofi Annan comes nowhere in Nkrumah. Respectfully, with all due respect.
Oh yes, of course.
And you know, and you see. All the other airports, and you see, even Greater Accra, you bet when about 3 different airports.
Now the air one
Ghana Niwa is the most important airport in Ghana. And don't think they didn't hear no.
Didn't they hear? But who say now okay, tourist attractions so be because I say those things now to should send some message be to international world and ma wo mu hu say we kuku dam bi nso ya na wo mu di mu Accra no nso dey be an interest in to me that deep but let's see some people gusu bobo but
na he mass be di aba o he never Philip ngofo ni mass o won se say na Kotoka International Airport into your friend Kia International Airport or see Kwame Nkrumah International Airport nso ye Kia.
But no, let's see how things goes.
Very well.
Yeah, interesting neighbor.
See, okwe ma yam to ade kakra na ye ba abedwafo betena se na ye di enkomo Accra 100.5 FM. This is the Citizen Show. You're running through up until 6. Midin de Nana Otu Darko. Abusuya ma join you on Facebook. Or Heneba Philip is say good afternoon. Please, if it should be Kwame Nkrumah International Airport, then it will still remain KIA. I am Philip from Sapema. Neil Latte, or say Nano too. I'm glad you and Hunter has shown maturity by bearing your differences. Much respect. Thank you. Ernest Makpai says the airport should be named after Philip Beho. Hey, Sapapa no so dey na dey ato no. Ono my anthem no. Ana my men no my say quote na my coat of arms no. Ono my coat of arms no. Ana Chorosi okoma yeden flag, Ghana flag. Omo nyina dey na dey ato am. NS Makpa or say airport should be named after Philip Beho. Rashid Bochi or say please we need Mahama back in next election. No Mahama, no votes. Assume? President Mahama. How many of you want Mahama to be next flag bearer of NDC? Obey to me about Facebook, making camera. Now me say zero no go so ha. David Agbanyaga me I say great morning from USA, Worcester, Massachusetts, Odiaba. Or say Otu, we are waiting for you at Worcester for the World Cup. Bra, say so mama invitation I'm about. That me kind musumentonka. Rashid Bocho say please we need Mahama back. Okay. That's it. So a lot of messages coming through. Me who one message be nan can say me kind, but unfortunately say akwako share so baby. Ebenezer Mokhtar at the boss. No, let's make it Woon to me International Airport. Wow, stay on. Maybe see you after the break.
Welcome contestants to the final round. Winner takes all. For 1,000 points, all you have to do is give me the correct answer to the following riddle. I am one place, but with the right connection, I can be 1,000 other places. Some people call me magic. Some people call me a feeling. In me, you can be anything you want to be. I'm the most common and yet the rarest place in the whole world. What am I?
A church.
Oh, wrong. Contestant 3, what's your answer?
The answer is home.
Correct. Congratulations to our winner. Contestant 3.
There's no place like home. Connect your home to super fast internet with affordable data bundles from MTN Home. Visit broadband.mtn.com.gh or your My MTN app to sign up today. MTN.
We are the number one.
The 15th Gold Bond RTP Awards 2025 is here. The prestigious awards is slated for Saturday, 7th February 2026 at the Accra International Conference Center. Red carpet starts at 6 p.m. The event will also award the top 10 most performed public company CEOs of 2025, with lots of artists performing on the night. The 15th Gold Bond RTP Awards is powered by Big Events Ghana and sponsored by Gold Bond, Visa King, RTP Media Training Institute, RTP Skills Development Institute, RTP Mall, AgriFed Ghana, CocoFed, Me Fashion, Coco Trade Ghana, Ride Along, A to Z Auto Services, and Special Ice Mineral Water. For Kwabena Bobiansa to win the Best Radio Talk Show Host of the Year award, dial star 920 star 111 hash and enter nominee code 436 to vote.
Electroland ya chedi ho dress so kwa ba wo de be che wa do for Valentine you. Ye ma wo discounts a won TV da. Any a chedi so kwa every top brands ni na. Wopet mini wadofo 8 year odonyomo every Samsung, TCL and Nasco home theaters numu. Na masi ahwesene ewo ye LED smart TV ne so. Mu ya masa de top air conditioners na jojomo ho. Wopet mi so de bedside fridge no actually with champagne. Na masa de 4 to 6 grill ni oven gas cooker no. Ani odediane. To ye top of front load washing machines no that fast shock wadofo dom. Ko ye showroom anako www.electrolandgh.com. Our friend was 050-315-9739. Electroland Ghana Limited. Yeah, bakwa ewo nemu nyama efe nane board dafem.
Yasin Sasinabo, Yasaba, Afizi, Obiaba Tomato Assassin, and Sasa, nobody the foam, unknown Benji Estate and Investment Limited, Okofaba, was a Bragana for Nara, and Sasa, Langat Sahin for Sembia Renew, Atoya, within 2 weeks, Naya Young Pepes, near Zama, Sasa Papa Gugu Baby today, Tropoli, Apo City,
Central University near B5 of the Flower Road, Shy Hills, Afienya Tor Estate,
and Ambiambia Bebre, in Sunan Kania, are available. Yes, Assassin. Oil litigation free and not secure. At Tonsasina, not 2 weeks. Ya won't crata near Zamo.
Aha, Miatova, Mr. Cocoe, Melanie Banyu dinner flay. You can yagade Kamalongo, Langade Nyade Kamalongoa, Kejabana Dota there, a Benji Estate and Investment Limited. A Fimania Anibanyo Kata Pradume.
But Muslim Kanwe, not Josie, not Furniture, one main office. Our Tama Community 25, opposite DPS International School Junction, off Aplau Road, Fresh.
0555-229-909 Anna 0248-780887.
Benji Estate and Investment Limited and Sassi for full.
FM 100.5.
historian Sanse Mrenimini na on the issue of Kotoka International Airport na yempe adwenkyerɛ ne suahunu kakra na yemisa sɛ so ho abɛhia sɛ ɔman yebu kɔmpɔhwe akyi na ne ntia nam so ma yɛto ɛyɛ the most important airport in Ghana yɛde to sɛbi obi a ɔde to ɛbɛtu ɛyɛ ɔsaagefo na ani so ade hunu gu yɛ no deɛ na de baayɛ ɛkɔso ase yɛ maintain anasɛ ne bi mu ka te sɛ nea yɛn mu bi foa so no anka yɛn sesa na yɛn fɛma Kwame Nkrumah bi mu so sɛ anka yɛn fɛma the landlords na nka yɛn na Accra International Airport sɛbi ɛde anuonyam hyɛ ɛbɛba the Ghana states anaga Dangbe state bi nso sɛ anka yɛn fam Kofi Annan ɛdi nkura ɛnto airport no so ohwɛ sɛnea koko aboa Ghana. It will also not be bad if you had to tete question. Of course, tete no so Ukrainian, but frequently I don't know. So tete and kwandi obe Ukrainian. I'm sure so Ukrainian. I've forgotten the history a bit on that one. But tete dear, it means oye Ukrainian and okudia honum and okotena honum. Until to tete kwashia. It satisfy the community as well. Ebe musu there a lot of other messages about omochre enkrofonka enfentom say we share the 28 February crossroads. General Imri commandema ikum Ghana srafwa veterans obi kan omo kwakwaje om so sha kakra ma kowa ba musu betua omala lasule ade ntwa ade ma nti omo ko kire ni bire kakra ne say comrade Imri say omo shutu om enti eye obi te se Corporal Atipu Odate Lamte ni se jadete omo nyina na je se omo wi enti ebi musu se anka de to omo so a anka eye so names ne de ba na eba ne ansusu se ye de airport ne to no a anka ye no obetimi a kire wadwene and the enti ye kan nyina ne se as long as ye de ato cool leader de na je se as a democratic country you are endorsing coup, especially when we had a sub-regional coup bibretwe ho ahia yegusu ahwesi betimanya lawyer Frempo Anoche the four of ne monfra another historian so bi so nim say obi nim lawyer Anoche on country and say you try in the line t on try no so mine 2004 Mr. Esaya do be typhoid fever, kidney infection, hepatitis B, abdominal pain, STDs, high blood pressure, bad breath, ulcer, treaty diabetes, croup, prostate enlargement, liver infection, HIV, asthma, ovarian cysts, fatigue, lungs infection, early cancer, help sickle cell anemia patient, and so chronic cough, and other heart-related diseases. And Brasa Kwanso Jinambe na kokopel dear, and ubitime to do so pum na on so atom, and your schedule bottom 0246 073498 0246 073498. Come say tongue twin 2-bedroom self-contained. My catcher say air for papa. That no more boss scared that's all actually I'm oh. And I say wait dear for full. Now we share a dine with see one we share compounder and now say a dahua. We say wow. And in your better day when you're part that location so you where you are a fatipa dance you'll be on him or be and him say a home will be intimino cranka met me at Jihonomono. Na anka media ye shop kese ha anase media ye any office kese pa opa say home so na otena and to bit me aboa na asase 70 by 100 or ya refatipa junction na ewo ofori hardware shop one ke ofori hardware shop no e chiri ho pe anawo e main stretch na February or ya refa kwan no so no ho na me chire wo 0591 104627 fresi anamundi ano 0591 104627. Now imagine walking into a home where nobody ever pauses. What they're doing online, the girls streaming the latest Netflix series, the special playlist is rolling. Now daddy on his usual teams, video calls, downloads are downloading, and not a single person says my data is finished. What a beautiful world, say. That is the power of MTN fiber. Now, Mikhail say MTN fiber there, it gives you that power. Unlimited internet for endless streaming, endless connection, endless everything for your home. Eti misrao kokope MTN fire fiber nibi betimi abwa pa data unlimited *5057# na wako wanim me pacho ma yenkwa homa no so na yene lawyer ni penin lawyer Frimpong Anoche na papai anokwasem ne se me be follow no ana me hu se sa awrade chankrofo nim de na opese wu kweti papa we adwen is equal to how a computer functions. Once a computer timi store niam no papa we ni titi se computer na opa fa ne ko 1555 papa ibe yi ni siye opa fa ne ko ansa ne yewu Yesu Kristo ni siye papa ibe timi ayi and oye wo odom oye wani gem. I am privileged to have him as my guest na meni ne betwe nkomo na wa maye nimde kakra yenko papa ho ni nkosua de papa ya ma ha ma wakwa baba Accra100 so
but o meje so na ayeye no eson too much esesene me
papa e fatal papa papa unim de o yenka ma otinye kese sabi unim de papa nyame hirawo
me da se anyway
papa we de bo pun ma wie ya goma ene onananom unuanom no wabusua ye pese yesua de kakra majority for be susu say, and this is a view some of us yes we craft for a very long time. Sanka a year Kutuka International Airport no na ebimu nim die mu no esan say a ana yedi bi to so no emwa ka bi ma menka bi enti anke yi free so eye ebimu propose edim bebre anka dikan ma ye hu the history ekoba ne senkra na yedi Kutuka din ebeto Ghana Airport so ye wia ne yaba ebia omu anka se fatasi betimi de mato sisi a any whether or not say hu abahia se yesese de no
Mati Pacha Kutuka International Airport no Royal Air Force Britain Womo Air Force Base omu esiye wubamfas woma during the Second World War. If it's a Second World War no na omu hiya say from 1939 to 1945 no omu hiya say ombe de soja fo be free omu colonies ni mu akono enti na eyade a airport no ehia won na enya airport say America a military base and indeed na Ghana fo ni Air Force Ghana Air Force no Kwame Nkrumah na a building a debaye long after independence around 1964 baby and Sana Nkrumah established the Air Force as part of Ghana's army. Nkrumah na the Air Force na any Ghana Navy a debaye na nania abrofo no edika establish any Ghana army na sanya etia na yedi sojafo ko na wo mu aye be prepare wo mu no nso no na yedi wo mu aba eno na ma yesi hospitals bebre wo omu colonies ni mu na yi Accra de no etoso 37 during the Second World War entina your friend 37 military hospitals entina Air Force base and a servo hospital no purely for military purposes. Na tamu Nkrumah bedi akunya no on se Nkrumah ebeye leader of government businesses in 1951 and 52 onya internal self government me friend prime minister. Until that time ni mu no we ni so ade hunu se oba beji fa hudie na fe waka ebibime nyina abomu no ade ba ko ebehia ni ye pa ene an international airport immediately na ni ba no so esiesie airport no move no from an ordinary military base to an international airport. By the time I achieved for 1957 media na ye international airport prekope. Now will be some second question now can say one and guess meba beka ehwase because yenyen ho. Intime din ne Accra International Airport. Na Nkrumah so we din bi opese ye doto so nti ye ka we are meba beka no based on your own first question nti. Nti Accra International Airport. Kosi 1966 aye tu Kwame Nkrumah aban eguye. Now the following year 1967 April and year coup at 17th April yes abortive coup Lieutenant Atta ene Lieutenant SB Yabua nka omu to National Liberation Council your friend is General Ankara edano na bedi e kire ni kotoka ne Afrifa safo ne tu Kwame Nkrumah ban eguye na sa ku ne your friend abortive ku efise ku no anyeye na papa your friend kotoka no oye omu chief of defense staff no ni fie any Flagstaff house na Kwame Nkrumah te no na ho no wakwa akwatena nti ku no mu ne definitely wo ne sojafo nyina sa hene ne de na chese yenya wa ye beku nti ampa Moses kan say SB yaboa na ekọ no so se okoku no na omochie no edi handcuff gu lensa na omode ne ba ebinum si yetwi ne fam nsem bebre ebino eyewitness woni bi say in fact yetwa ne be makura de hye nanum na omode ne ba airport wo ho no mbeye na yakayaka de ekum no nipa ye man instructions so mo kotokatuo enkuno ye fa ne sergeant ala luckily no mu ye otiase but me nka kura o sisi ya ewa me nka nchiro bia oti empache otiase maboni di obeti se maboni di na me nka kura o so na me nka ne tribe ne bibia mfa nchiro nti onu na SB atano man yabo an man instructions so monitor enkuno na okuno o mu twa na eyi na hye nanum ewo airport ho
abamu twa de hye nanum
o na se nipa ka se twa wo be ma hye wanum a wo hye atechese enti se tiefo no mo se wona won ti ase wo wi a
mantini yentina me benchiri mo
ye twa ne be ma hye na ni dua na ebo nanim wo ye twa hye nanum enti ye friend say ene yekum ne ya enti tama yekum no Ghana fo nyina anso ni se ye di wo mu asem eye yeboa ene ata ku na nyeye ye di wo mu asem ema ye se wo so ye babua wo kumfo ye bua wo kumfo na nokura wo mu ne se papa we head of state na ye General Ankara no mpene so se ye bekum wo in fact o kan se ye bua wo kumfo de na Ghana ne ye nim ne se Kwame Nkrumah wo mu beto no wan sign me yankum obi a ntono so be head of state wedi Kwame Nkrumah dia on sign say yankum ni yankum lipa na wo mu no ma ye boni na wo mu ekum kotoka wo mu yakum wo mu bia no nkyere se safo no be sign kotoka be san ba asasi we so nti yamfa wo mu nkogu prison wo mu wu ana wo mu ewu na nipa ba obi ate ase NLC fo no nipa ba ko pe na ante ase Brigadier AA Afrifa. So when bia so ni nua ne kotoka ene yekum kotoka nti yenkokum wo mu bi. Nti ema yekokum the first firing squad in Ghana ene yaboa ene ata. Na unfortunately normal wenke yesie Afrifa say yanya ni daytime no bia nkonkohwe bi and it was not the best. Ena yekokum wo mu. Na no so na mai befo na wo so ajamu no nyina abufuye se ne na Afrifa ye ni nyina eye hanya fom ti Afrifa na suma isi nkokum kotoka se ne be ye ono so benya head of state ni bia di because school ni si no na nka omu kota ankra kum no na ankra ye nkrani a wakọ epope no oto yi omu kwahwehwe na no to epunu mu o kase nachi ho no oburu no dwa ne koye ye kopa Afrifa kum no watamali ntiama before na wo aminimu mu say ya Afrifa pa na this adwene by say boys no enkokum kotoka because oni kotoka na plan ku tu Kwame Nkrumah ena omu kofa Ankara from pension ebe ye head of state nti Ankara nka ku no nti say ye yi kotoka free ho na kwan ada ho no apekwan bi ayi Ankara e de free ho no so abe ye head of state and indeed that was what he did o ma Lebanese broni bi disika kwatemte Ankara so man a bribe sani na ne ye record nti ade ne ya na be place say we corrupt ne pam no Afrifa be ye no head of state nti na che say ye di nkrofo na asem ye nkuwo anka truth no kura ne beba out whether it is true or false no eno ne adwena e ba e wase mitirimu a ni na emu a ni susanso wo bebre ma di nsem bebre ba santifo ne ewefo entembete no de sene awuke just history na wabi sam kotoka asem in 1969 a omu ye ready so mba be fira konwa so no na NLC National Liberation Council no omu ba be hand over edi ama Professor K Guzia Progress Party no mo dwene ho se eye so mo set up trust fund in honor of Kotoka nti omo pass NLCD 339 say yanhwe ade a ye di be yi Kotoka ye na ni din beka ho forever. One of them and say Kwame Nkrumah no na state a wasi a ye fra wanya ne ba estate no yama Kotoka ebusua baako na no yire ne ma emfa enkwetinem so mo ba mo ameye hwe ena ne etosu biem yemfa airport no eye Ghana's only international airport no yemfa ni din fanto so sani American so yekum mo president bi ya friend John F Kennedy near the airport atono no se papa we so yekum no ya sa yenya ntisa America die no bi nti ama Kotoka Trust Fund no agitu mi say yemfa airport no ntono na the very spot no a yabeto se ni yekum na to ana mpata ejina no so no that very spot yemfa ne statue emfa ensi ho nti saa na wo mu ye ene ejina no to aso a na fe wo mu ye saa wie no ena Ghana for chance se wo mu agitate se woni obi a tena plane mu a ne ka so plane no e ba be si from Yedru Kotoka International Airport so ye broni o ye bibini o no obi sa de ntina your friend Kotoka International Airport and so embarrassingly na isa wo ka se o say ni pay na tu Kwame Nkrumah bangu ni at the airport na dey atono na Kwame Nkrumah so ye nipa wi ase nipa bi a penasem it is so mo say na de ntina nipa na o je fa ahudie maamo na titinu na nsan ya the year 2000 ka say the greatest African the greatest black man and Kwame Nkrumah na wanya lucky so firi wukrom na fe airport no wo wukrom no yamfa ntono because uko Ivory Coast hofo abonye international airport uko Kenyatta na ya bebia nipa osombo ye bibi papa ma especially first president and ye de to na monko amode no ni obetu first president onye ordinary first president the greatest African ana momode atu ni obabetu na banguye nti pato ahadwuna ye debate kase pa nti na nka obiti say Rollins betumi asesa no na unfortunately no free Kotoka kurom nti no so nti Rollins dey kobesesa no one time na nam so free Kotoka kurom no so ya ni kuromfo no empe na sem da se wa betray wo nti Rollins no ya hwehia enyeye even though a pen Nkrumah sem chen sa ifui but no ya hwehia wosuro ontumi nya ho bibia no jai mane ekai na president Kufuor eni Kufuor adumu nyina empe din na edaso no empe kura the main reason omo empe no and it's anytime bia ye bedru democracy everywhere constitutional rule no ni omo ye ne sa ade bia fa revolution ho na esa wosesa nti sa wokọ Russia 1991-92 a communism guye no Russia Soviet Union say na obi a etem ho no Russia for Lenin a ode 1917 Russian revolution ne bae na the remains na funu na da hono yayi embalm no bia kwahwe school for nkwala ekwahwe de bia ye ne say Jesus Christ revolution no gu ya na ye order say yenkonkosie body no and the city of St. Petersburg de Lenin din to so fa ne Leningrad and also ye order say yensa no e my son bedani St. Petersburg the second biggest city in Russia at the moment yenyina yenim universities yesisi ya de revolution for the to see na yesisa ni nyina nti anytime bia wukọ democracy na ade agina ho message aban ade nchichemu ade ba no yesisa ni nyina efiri ho ade nti after the year 1992 31st December as a holiday yade call Supreme Court ye bogu isadavi we asa na chesa wo kai di pa ya na wo hye nkrofo nkran so muso nkwayeku enti Kotoka di na edaso na chesa school boy bi atia ani o cheso da bi ono so be yeku a yede ni din bato eyi so airport so ana habo na university so na no ne ade a ye hwehwe na da bi adenti ne yentimi ensisa nipa na nko betuma asesa ye Kufuor ni entira wantumi ansesa ne ye bibia Kwame Nkrumah ye tu no na ma ne mentor buzi atumi babedi akonya enti mateme hofo ye MPP fo ne de enye Kwame Nkrumah ye tu no na nka konya de ko mu ye bi leader na wiase ase enti Kotoka eye wo mu hero ye pa to wo mu de wo mu sum Kotoka enti yasesa no enya one day enane echina na mom the bigger picture is that in your democracy so Rollins kwakwafa by and still nke omusu nye akonwa ni bi endi and the bigger picture is that Kwame Nkrumah is far bigger than Omu Party MPP,
far bigger
than MPP no a omu ye na poko gina be because Kwame Nkrumah na domain no a omu lusu poto e bi
domain no eti Nkrumah na domain wom
Nkrumah na unso kase o carry an of phone after that na no fe na mabie mu da obi ana mepenasa na ho pata o carry an o chinchin ye bi tantantan bi if you say din ya bosom enya Nkrumah nko obi bia wo ma me ne ma oba wo first born no obeba no trust am cross the first to open the fruit the womb.
It's a blessing.
No. Yes, to say bosom bi nti se wo bra pani no wo ye kwawinsani na wo atuma be ye lawyer na doctor na president won tumi ka se wo nua wo di nanim betwitwi fom ono no twa asama wo ba benya mu efae no ne ade ankofo bebre anim na napamfa na dwena ankoho se ekufu adukura renovate Kwame Nkrumah museum Kufo nso Ghana at 50 oya de ona Kwame Nkrumah na ya friend say pani bi obeba bi odibuo ma Nkrumah wo woni de wonya medi ni that day na ya your running mate no wanya obi anka na sam say Kwame Nkrumah enti mpacho yes ye two yes ye come for na ye come for achacha saba wumi ya beti a ontie so nim no de napo e bata no hu biemu a napo ni adome ne dada e wo honhom ode no ho ebata no ho bie mu ampachew ebe ha ne yie pa to onhwe mu so biti sa bran na sa bitwum onfa na ni hwe ho na o se ode napo na eba bie ni wo man we se mu a na dwene da ho pa no ni made a Kwame Nkrumah ya ma o man na Kumasi no ogina dome Kwame Nkrumah no oni mi se Kwame Nkrumah na si Konfanochi hospital no de Konfanochi din e de toso Konfanochi no ya Nkrumah kromini ani ka ni UST any all the big schools mayimu and was I say mentia asante hine be life president of National House of Chiefs you know was Sunday headquarters this mentia and na wo adwene ya say wo na na free mentia ntia na wo pobi edi na tema Kwame Nkrumah na obedi na say wonim wo fa ahudie enti mesra wo say mahama aba na embarrassingly what international conference biara nya Ghana nko ye bisa Ghanaian president ni sa dentina say din no Edamo airport no so na momo president atamels de Kwame Nkrumah statue aba AU Addis Ababa say you see statue no na Nkrumah was the greatest African na wa me yade akwa kwasi wo mu nyina esom no na wo man ni mu de eye kotoka na ni din eda airport no so a welcome nipa bi a oba Accra. It was so embarrassing eno na literature fa na irony inti sa irony ni na ne majority leader. And I believe with the instructions from the President of the Republic, I move motion to say, Yanshani Yansisa, near Yano, Accra International Airport,
I mean, fantastic. Now, me could be a question, I best to actually, and you know, dear, my mean, me question no answer, because we my deal too much. Lawyer, Wadamo, 18 pray no, a big case Kofi Annan. Ebi kasa anka yemfa to the landlords enti BBC Accra International Airport ana tete kwashi odi koko ba ye ebi mu kura kasa hwe General Tipo ana odate Sergeant Ajete 28 February Crossroads omo ekun wa mu yi dwuma mo ye ebi mu kura se jeje ti ase on pese ye de bibia beto no tenka we de ne la mu ani ana ebi kura kasa hwe Mahama Krono system na 3 tanka yemfa ma no ebi se Kufu Ado na it is a big memory. Wadama, based on experience, based on law, based on history, and based on idea about Ghana. Why not? Ususu say you find the ding and to airport is so.
What is your question? I mean, an interesting story being true. Come on, Kwame Nkrumah see airport, international airport in New Year. Na madam for pan otum for say or say Ajiman Prempe the second. Na Kwame Nkrumah nkofo bebre nim say no, you're professor of black history at Pennsylvania University US. Enti our Lincoln University US on one alma mater. Enti okohu nti wonim before history pa. Ana okoko hu asante hene. E ka kire me say eku aye ku bibia ye bia ne nye mema nko ye ne mma na eku. Na wala ubesha wabakwase mu a oba bi osori wasante memu a efa ne ya santewa Ono no tume ko ya obo sikadwa no eho ban. Na se wo read the history of colonialism and slavery. Babia Europeans ko yi biara ade papa bia ho no mo kokofa ko. Europeans, Italians, omuna ekokofa sa eyi friends the obelisk from Ethiopia the ekoye. Omuna ekofa eyi British kofa Benin bronze. British kofa the Star of India. Omuna kofa the Stone of Scotland. Biara at the Papa Bia Sierra Leone had the second biggest diamond. No more befa. Or maybe omukos what the Papa Bia wahono. No more we had the kwan in the British Museum now Victoria and Albert Museum. A Ghana na sa oba ya frano na na ya santua. Etumini asante man edi wawanim na omuni abrofo no koye na sikadwa kofi no eye wo mu agin so mo befa no wo mantimi amfa anko. Enti sadia eye say because of one female empowerment na my wo Ghana near bibi memu yenyina hu ni sesa wo mu aye bi pen. No mu nya just housewives and kitchen people and market women. Ni oberima betuma ye bia no ba betumi aye. Please don't forget to say Kwame Nkrumah ye obia agre na kire na de wa Chimote school. Na agre no kan sem bi kire ni students wa bra Nkrumah ho. Say if you educate a man, you educate an individual. If you educate a woman, you educate a whole nation. And this I didn't know what Kwame Nkrumah trim number 1. Number 2, Kwame Nkrumah feel breche by sit the Kurano nibi. And your baby na sponsor nibi bia yankra ba a friend of Victoria Ayite. Na de ashekesha.
Lawyer, they are not a market woman.
Market woman and one the whole Ghana monopoly over flower business. The whole Ghana. Na de asheketa on the first I say multi-millionaire or Ghana on a sponsor Kwame Nkrumah campaign. On your Nkrumah free prison or the brand new car. Welcome Kwame Nkrumah. And Nkrumah ni me say near Bema Betuma or Babetuma. Na ne no dear ni moi or Shira Yasi a DB tonon. Ono ne wa ye bi pen. Then atie for sign tie say Kwame Nkrumah nyɛ tribalistic. Or you be a general mining nyina ho. Enti ohwe say ne wa ye bi ama Asante man Asante ye part of Ghana. To atumi ne kwasi broni akwa despite wherever she is coming from no. E say ye di ni di etoso. Asem we me kan work TV station radio station bi Okumase. Ashanti stations bebre atro di matem. The only reason is that history enye papa no a omo mpani kanya se meka me fancy entiase edidi matem mpacha sembetena radio na TV so na meka ne da bia be ma wasere nko ade a ene na kire se nya nokora na mebeka ne na enye history. And then I'm telling my own story. Into the truth was that abra kan some we kire prempe the second prempe so friend na him funi nyina ana ode tu wo mu anim sabe tete won ye nanano ma anwene hu mienu. And omu kachire prempe so on kanchire Kwame Nkrumah say ono Nkrumah e CPP ni omu so ya mateme hofo on kwahwehwe CPP ni ba no mfa ni dimfanto airport no so na onya bidi anya wo mu ya Asantewa ana prempe e kachire Kwame Nkrumah eye na prempe ye pa na samra no suro so bibi ombe ye bia no wan support wo betumi atu no because NLM party no muti na ye National Liberation Movement omo se da be twa adwan wo na himfie te sania ono no support wo na so ye politician ntina na ni nye ni omo ye no but wo ye di ba ko pe as against his own chiefs ntina na ye di ana omo rejected said in Ashantis rejected. I will say Ashantis because not all of them. The Ashanti chiefs, majority of Ashanti chiefs at that time rejected the name Yasantua. Emma Nkrumah yeno Accra International Airport. Na dia ya Europe Emma nananu suye and they say one muti kotoka trust fund no. Ana Afrifa ne Ankara share da kokofa your friend say Nanajiman Prempe say Omra Meya member of that kotoka trust fund. Inti edin omo sheda force na no sign here ye nyina age to me se emfa kotoka di ento so na wan na ka kira sa Asantefo hene a ya suggest ya kira ne say yemfa ne na ba ya Asantewa di emfa nto airport so na ne subordinate anyi antuma fe de cool maker and oba besan anya nana ne de nti na me no kasa tie wuni ohode a baby nana no wo biara minim se wa hia kwa me nkoma ma omani age enom wine ebusudin na da airport no so no baby a nana wo biara ene ojubilate papa ewo ho me ka nu wi a wo baby samisa ne sade a when di na se ye de etoso ene nka me madwini mu no ene se nka parliament anya a debate on it say nipa no see in the airport no also just say Yasantua. And then everywhere in the world, the biggest airport, almost everywhere in the world, the biggest airport, near there, Eshreno, you're the father of the nation. And the Ghana, so you need founders. Ghana for Provatra, Kufuado, you need to be a friend of founders. Even in America, you're one founder, the friend of George Washington. You need to be a friend of founders, or maybe a founder near. Okay. And between the founder Kwame Nkrumah and then his own suggestion, Yasantiwano, mpacho many nyina nka yanweno ho ne yi emu baako because ye the Yasantiwa toswa e hye man nyina nimonyam na ya ne ye tribalism wo man wo mu a ya ne eya te se ne na ano na ya na na gama nkyese yenya ya kwa ba ne yenka obaako te bi
Sir, any sanka sadia, Anka Mamia also a young crania, or Boakwame, Cosa na Ashikito say they do.
Another Ashikito.
Na young Cranfasa city, any sanko no boom.
Mpacho, and Crown to me say in Cranfasa, a national capital. Into your Kaya, Yanya and Nunfio, at Kumasi. University now, when your friend of Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology.
That's right.
Now, or minor, do you know, sir? Kwame Nkrumah secondary school biwo Western Regional Fan in Science Secondary School. When you saw in Science Secondary School, no, one of the girls' dormitories, your friend Yasantua house.
Oh, okay.
And very good. I'm telling you, sir, we are building a country. We are not building a tribe.
I agree.
And Dan can for Benyasika no more see airport. Nobody will back at the Atuso. Now say Ghana dia the word Akwaba is an international word. As I sit here, we be many more in Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast would do a airport. I mentioned minimum way, Fabonia International Airport. Ivory Coast, won't say the big word about Akwaba. But Angelique Kijo on your Ganini, or to you more friend Akwaba, so what is how you say Mori Kante on your Ganini, or to free a friend saying Guinea. Near boy, Yeke, you more Yeke, what you may Akwaba. And you miss the word Akwaba is internationalized. And the UT men say in Cranny. Auto your mama Queen Elizabeth Oba Ghana and one turning crime. Say Akwaba wa two. It is no maybe MY and Yanyai. Okay. Now you say a day Accra a furniture sports stadium. And they took a furniture Ohinijan. Nanka for Ebwef Wabra in Cranny Tatakwashi only a diniato. Your friend Kwame Nkrumah didn't two hospitals. So Aquapima Cropon. I didn't think Aquapim for no Ankasa. And now Kumasi a Baba Yara Sports Stadium. But the name Baba Yano, and he found it. Not better Santi Fuankasa. Because when you say you build your mind, you build the tribe. You build the tribe as Sabi. And can cry a bibiki to every Wagana, and can find your dorsal. And Timoma Yanina, dear Bamo, Mina Cambo, Nia Nipa, Bakupe.
Lawyer, oh, come with na your farm, my dream brutal. Oh, how about a producer from? You may be so cool, Kroma. Send him deal with your man from Kum. Ah, lawyer.
But I'm young to me, young, we are Mr. I so young, never be strong. We were the 95 as I walk. So when you said the American family called me young from Kobe. I thought I mean you about your side, about your side. I thought I mean, about your side. Now, when you tell me, Mammy or woman, September, oh, where I said she was more than 90. But I was a million.
But the 95.
Na me papa nso sa odi 89 intimacy na me nyanwu
you lawyer obedi say
miana oh minim ne amedi ba me pesa hu se me nyanwu
ati unyanwu so nyame sha oh my god lawyer from Anochi what a man what a man Very well. Yemrana, ye made come on. Let's do this quick advert. Mira Ebo Backman, UP Plus, leading member. Watrase, or Nye Bedin Komo, ye heard him say GCPP, General Secretary, so by joining na Minia, Sami Hunton, so I joining, but Sena Mekaya, 2074, Ekau MTN, so Ekau say. On broadband no and one papa na betimi aboa unlimited access to data post in adruno and one na ye boost herbal mixture me show a boost to immune system call all pharmacies for herbal shops obenya bi 0246208496 0246208496 hard builders gusu tons as no some catch now say msasidi bu ho no mo a o matete say peche 35,000 about 30,000 about 25,000. Ubenya bi wodawa lechubue ubetimi anya bi nso ningo chopoli. Mesra niam dene say langasem bi ani so litigation free. Afei ye ma flexible terms of payment. Enti eno an so betua half na ne aka ne ama be bosumi nsia wo de ye free. Oje number yi na unsunya wasase 0241665200 0241665200. Now Stanbic app is calling you this Valentine, and this is a special one from the Stanbic Bank. Now, love speaks many languages, as you were, but I don't know what your language is anyways. Sometimes it's a surprise gift, sometimes it's a dinner for two, and sometimes it's the sound of a credit alert. I'm sure me can't credit alert, you know. This Valentine, Stanbic Bank has got your back as you express your love effortlessly. When banking works smoothly, love flows with ease. So you got to download the Stanbic app and enjoy the convenience of world-class banking. And you visit www.stanbicbank.com.gh to learn more. Remember, with Stanbic, you can share the joy of love. Enti eyetel say yenyina yebetimi achire yendo na Stanbic there unim say omni Ghana for atna ache ye can one of the banking edifices facilities banking wells we have in our country. Stanbic is a leading contender. Over www.stanbicbank.com.gh na wafollow na unso wetimi achire wodo na ye komo e call mobile e be han ewura wa haide ye ntwe komo preko na ye feja no nwura mu saa na baby no ye be boshim honorable akwaba
nyame na adum
na UP plus to say
obibi aboko
de ruase am say mo na mo ye MPP for
yan na yere
mo na mo ye MPP my fa baby
MPP one away one home. One away one home.
Anyways, you remember how by Yefa airport on Sensemo and Shassia, but say if you come with one so it's very UP, you bet him at if you bear 10 minutes nothing. You didn't come when you so you airport to the streets.
Oh, Sisi has an inch, Sisi no airport has a me, Papa say, Wakasa Papa. One Magana about some history. Yes, one Magana about some history out there. Say, it will be to them a woman, me there to Tonase. And the history in some no, a cabi also the Ochro. Most of the also the young historians, professors, and what no, what show them histories in your go. I'm our Chinabi, one of the featured in Oba. No, we boom the story behind Ghana and Oman. It is not the best there. Ubini mazino only trim cutting because all cutting na aboko. You encourage na put some of the things he knows in writing. Our boy and pa now. You see, it's a nikase okay na conclusion is one. Kwame Nkrumah nizi no select to airport no do. Nkrumah International Airport. Straightforward. There is no debate. In the parliamentary debate whether between Asante or Nkrumah International Airport. Yeah. Nkrumah International Airport. Near.
No so near.
Nkrumah International Airport. It's be to confuse all over the world in Ghana. Nkrumah's name is already out there. Everywhere in Nkrumah. It is all Ghana. You know Nkrumah no Krum. on boost tourism.
Airport also a gateway.
Yes. Yes, and gateway. If you all believe in spirituality, no, in the may be who occupies the gate,
okay,
and who occupies the height,
okay,
or two things in spirituality. So if you have Nkrumah as your founder, that's an isn't that airport, main international airport, it will be a blessing to the state. After so, Obiara to come over Ghana, not also Oruba via Nkrumah International Airport. It can even boost our tourism. It gives a sense of this is the man who has been given this kind of recognition.
That's right.
But actually, Nkrumah contribution to Ghana. Then is in that crime Nkrumah circle. The circle Ghana is a man. Nkrumah. No money put to no as a do. No, this is not that international airport. It's an insult to Nkrumah's heritage. It is better there. You know, debate biala. Nkrumah or MP or Dododio.
Former
MP. On Finkan or by MP on Nkrumah, he goes beyond tribe, religion, everything.
In fact, the Yanka said, Abraham Nkrumah be president. Who said colonial time? Say, Uku school forms, no. Obeje na odo banako school. Even in churches near them, near walk, baby a natural tribe. Inti obechere say oye gan oye Nkrumah by no twem.
Yes.
Nationality.
Nationality.
Nkrumah was beyond tribalism.
Yeah, so let's name the airport after Nkrumah.
But what about utie near lawyer and so can ya? Not just say Nkrumah kasane intent was that obe name airport no after a year Yasantua, considering the role a play, of course, obo yama me na didi. Na say na make kai say once sometime near bus be a friend na didi. Anti didi.
Bus not two no.
Yeah. I say man kutamuku no. Yeah. So adena me na me person me see airport na me Nkrumah no. Me original intent na Yasantua na me person will name after me and not the original person. Some are also asking, say, then why not you name me na landlords, no? And crime for no one my sass, so no son cas okay, yes, you be. I name me the airport after.
Yeah, on there. Say, Eshe, Nkrumah da me yakan ankasana. Nipa tasa and for baby into hodo. Okay. Akufa don't go to no otasa okusi statue man. Akufa don't go to no other man. Nipa tasa eye mo obi a wewu ama wo su nyiwa obi ayamo. Nkrumah was right. If that was his suggestion, because that time he was alive. But since I know Nkrumah anyway, if you put Nkrumah and Yasantua on the scale,
Nkrumah is higher.
Nkrumah. So let's name the airport after Nkrumah. I did to Nkrumah and Kramfon Burunfu.
Yeah.
Being kind of why they could to Canadian Nkrumah to Obiala Nyiga na ha. See the Nipa Kuma be critical that upon Nazi. One maybe they have a problem with Nkrumah, but Nkrumah is loved by Ghanaians, and it will be even good for the image of Ghana. If it can even boost our tourism, I'm telling you that people are going to Ghana because then if you are going through the airport named after the greatest African of all time,
man, the African of the millennium,
of the millennium,
years back,
yes,
the most important African.
Yeah, only coming Nkrumah. So we shouldn't debate about it. I mean, let's give Nkrumah that recognition, that respect, that honor, the founder of our nation. My God, you shouldn't go beyond Nkrumah for anything else or for anyone else. Accra in
Accra International.
Yeah, in Accra, the capital or city of Ghana. That alone is enough. It used to be Cape Coast. No, it's about Accra. So Accra is the capital of Ghana. That is huge.
Yeah.
So the airport, let's name the airport after Kwame Nkrumah.
So at least Western Fonos and Nzema Fonso fairly belongings.
Yes, and Nkrumah can. And Nkrumah is a free education or not?
Or not the free education.
Yes, as about Ghana. So I mean, such a person. Let's say all that you have for him is circle.
It's sad. The motto and you go
yeah.
And you go some bank and when you go.
Yeah. On finishing point to
refinery. Things. Me
am O level Ghana National College.
Oh, okay.
Nkrumah school.
Yeah.
O level. That's where I did my O level.
Yeah.
Nkrumah's own school, I mean, McCray. And you know, the school had a name before Ghana.
Wow.
The school had the name Ghana National College before the name. So Nkrumah, until even with Zakofi there, JB Danko is in Ghana, it is never true. Or Kwame Nkrumah, because Ghana National College was there so many years before the country Ghana was named. But I mean, let's give him that recognition. We don't have to debate it. There's no need to debate it.
But now, you disagree with lawyer Sanka. You see, this is such a monumental change. And don't you to Sanka and call parliament not yin so. But all you think say
no, Kwame Nkrumah is in quoting call. No, if you don't to say so that you debate about it, whether in Nigerian democracy or a majority rule. No, but I mean, you are looking at the weight of the name.
Okay.
Kwame Nkrumah is in or is in also no more and it's a airport, international airport. Nkrumah, maybe Kwame Nkrumah International Airport. Nkrumah International Airport.
I think Nkrumah
International Airport. Yes. It's a short near
Nkrumah International Airport.
Anyway, I don't have fun to me and Kode,
and of course, Oka Abanonia, and Nkrumah is selling your Kwame.
Yeah, Nkrumah. Nkrumah.
No views and can to stay up here. You're born.
On channel switch in Pakuno Chanadin. And no children appear on Popocron from Tunkuma.
That is Stephen Crabbe about the Pillity.
Aha, but it's so Baba. I am Nkrumah.
So it's a beautiful thing. Maybe I said I also joining Obetima joining live on Accra100.5 FM on Facebook. Geni Raibu Backman and Asia leading figure of the UP Plus party. The wisdom, or say I agree with you, sir. We are saying Nkrumah is the option. Prince Kojo Fusuwari bro. Also, that's why the first double-decker bus used by Omnibus service was named after the Anti-Day. Okay, and Anti-Day, no, 50 pesos. I ask so. She's the art market woman. No,
or they don't
know. Yeah, they're 250 pesos. No, so no. And then 50 pesos. I think it's 50 pesos. 50 pesos. Yeah. Neil, I say Accra International Airport is the only suitable name. Lawyer, you are entitled to your opinion very well. We say lawyer Frimpong. Hey, I can say me can ye. I went if you say ni or say I suggest Kwame Nkrumah name should be renamed on the airport. But we cry and can you debate?
Debate. Nkrumah Street, my brother.
That one I don't know compare. Debbie. I feel cofa we now we are saying now them try. Opa me ankofa Yas and Thomas is here. And the assembly. No back any akwa ba cry the assembly. Hi, but over to me. Oh, back any aquaba. Oh, back any aquaba, the Asamaba. Now, go far. Something the other two, the kids. But of course, we cannot forget the lawyer Frimpong, as you can say. I mean, as a country, let's look beyond the lenses of tribalism. That line of tribal bigotry, what or maybe so if say Meyachini. Na ibetimi the media to nkran bibia it should be allowed and become a Ghanaian and krani no ubetimi the media kwakoto to say okọ ayi akuapima tete kwashi so nkrani but adwumadin oye nti ye din ato hospital right okọ Asante Mantemu a baba yara sabi or you're not nyasa but send din either Asante for their biggest stadium, so of course it's not for Asante for Ghana though. But okay, baby, yes, in was Santimamnia. So, but the spectacle should be Ghana first and not my tribe first. In fact, different tribes in the form of kingdoms came together. And Sana, Ghana. We had the 10 northern territories, the Asante, the Eastern Province, we had the Gold Coast. I mean, we had the Transvolta Togoland, 1956 plebiscite. Go and round it. How many years back together? And Sana, they are forming Ghana. Now when they Ghana they buy Nkrumah. Now the Ghana Nabano. That's the most important. Of course, it should be the most important asset because another will build February say and you said something profound. Say Nkrumah Airport. Now airport is the gateway to the country.
Yeah.
Now Nkrumah is founder.
Yeah.
And it's a fata.
It's a fata. I mean that should be. You see, on your debate, you shouldn't be sentimental about it.
Okay.
You shouldn't be emotional about it. Kwame Nkrumah is the founder of this nation. This is a very important airport for us, international airport. Our main entrance. Obi Fiagbochi Oroba. Into why they infantry.
Okay.
Yen shen the menu nyom no. Yen she the menu nyom she no Obama Ghana akonenyim. Ghana num puntumpo be yiza man. Nkrumah International Airport.
So would it also be fair say like I said here, Yenfa who airport into JD?
No,
considering impact.
Yes, no. You see, I like whole airport for example.
Yeah, whole airport.
Yes. Why not?
But no one tells us me him to know.
You see the selflessness, the same in Nkrumah. Nkrumah at that time was so powerful, but I was not to know. JJ, I was not to know. So yes, because giving the recognition to people who have served this country, like JJ's role, Nkrumah's role, I mean, let's do it. Let's do it with time. Let's do it.
Well, Faki, I say Kutoka's name is okay. Kutoka the Yankee any problem, but your problem is say Otu Amamunugu and who Nkrumah is to the forward match of Ghana and Nontina.
And the case, Mammy Yanko in the case.
That be way of Faki.
Okay.
Circle.
Okay.
Faki. Strong MPP.
And to the MPP from what pay. When people know. Could they go to Nkrumah no I want there?
So Akasa.
And see.
It's a UP tradition.
Yeah. But Nkrumah, I mean Nkrumah he cut across.
So we say. Anyways, this will not even be a question because Accra100 Sakurani say we should justify why Kwame Nkrumah and not any other person because we are all Ghanaians. I mean, it's not a question even to be asked and something will be answered.
Kwame Nkrumah is the first Ghanaian. He's the first Ghanaian. The first Ghanaian.
Ghanaians came before Nkrumah, like the Sabes, like the Kweji Agris.
Yes, but if I say Kwame Nkrumah is the first Ghanaian, and our modern state is Ghana.
Okay.
You're not no naming country in Ghana.
If you will be to say Power Granter, the role Power Grant played, Nisika.
Yeah.
And the name Suma Akwaji, that's what just see the Kwame Nkrumah by. People like Power Grant, to be Ankayo.
Yeah, so Power Grant, something can be done for him in the West.
Yeah. But Power Grant was a merchant, I wouldn't see a boy.
I know, I'm aware. I'm a Minupa. Yes. But I'm sure the Power Grant and Ampo so it would be a Nyan or a Ifi, a Wufune Bisende, airport here from Monobaka and from Moncrum.
Power Grant and American
Yes.
Okay, so that's it live for the Accra100.5 FM Citizen Show. You go so ya bobo kakra ya kuyenim na largely about here the after primaries of the NPP. You heard him say you know council baba joining, but in the meanwhile we have a leading figure, top leading figure of UP Plus, Papa or boy pa oshano ha na juma no say obeboa na UP Plus no ejina brand. And I love UP Plus because of their leader. Accra100 is very decent man, and he's worthy of emulation. You know, people like Accra100, I mean, he commands so much respect. So
great assets.
And when him say people with great minds, and a bit me forsake a MPP Akwalan.
Oh yes, of course.
Because they will choose their stomach.
Yes, of course. Intina, some of us, we got angry when Napo made that statement. That he was in cabinet.
Okay.
No, be anyo na nyan said odu ba omianeze.
Alan was in cabinet too.
Yes, Alan was in the cabinet. Nyan sam na wa ba nchen na making them statement here. Obia the whole Mandela, Nelson Mandela, Obezi president.
Yes.
The whole economy of South Africa no abrofu no control. So he wanted to empower the blacks. And so here in Nyansafu 7 from all over the world to help him restructure South Africa economy to favor the blacks. Nipa several invite from around the world. No, Accra100 that time he was 34 years. Was one of them. Africa, open our build Africa Continental Free Trade Area. In Africa is go boom. Oh, Africa in Nipa Kono picking Accra100. He created the most important and the biggest economic project in Africa. Africa Continental Free Trade Area. We saw color beam was it a Ghana. Na Kenyans for or cabinet. Ije import them all. Import them. Chotele du hon podo enyi fi asante. Adam nyakopara manyimzi 9 years no kwa decided college. In the school them for Mokoyo. Nkanu school na. Yes. 9 years no wa decided college. Nti nani ni anom ozina nyime bie na ba sempo no e won sit or a senior to ni anom, the senior brothers.
Kwani sharp.
Yes, you have such a person.
Genius.
Yes. on United Nations aye Juma Enterprise Africa.
Remember Krasanka WTO nko.
Yes, he was the Africa candidate.
He was
for WTO.
Yeah, World Trade Organization.
Yeah, Omani be one nation be no okay kulala. Njala would have been a director general of WTO. Check. Oh yeah, 1994 when they were selected 100 most influential people in the world.
100 most
people in the world at that time. Bill Gates' name was mentioned. Even Sarkozy's name was mentioned.
Sarkozy is it
France? Yeah, France. Obobo is in Akasakasi. Yes. Obobo is in Akasakasi, and they mentioned Alain Chamantin from Ghana. He was the only African in the list. 1994. That's a Kenya for cabinet. SAE. Now, and I want to repeat it. Say, put them how Baumeni answer in most of the look at the way, look at his choice of running mate. It's as simple as that. If you want to know, if you want to judge.
What point are you making?
No, if you want to judge.
Yeah, Chelsea, you're speaking in parable.
Yes. Mercy. If you want to judge Baumia's wisdom, just look at his choice of running mate in the last election, and you can judge his level of wisdom. It's as simple as that. When you speak in parables, there are people who understand it, and I won't go beyond that.
But those who understand are very few.
Most
of us are not parabolic.
So that's why UP Yaba. It's Ghana first. Ghana. In fact, you even think about Ghana more than the party UP. Because to us, it is not our party first. Unlike a political party, we feel the one party first, like MPP. Intina, Ebeka, Darocha. Abra Allen. There was a time, 2000. After 2007, 2008 now, Alan Chamatin threatened to be party man. That Richard Shaw or Shaw let it be my party. As next, Osha Mosu must Alan Chamatin now says the Ghana to the MPP to for Ghana your party. Until they should not entertain me in the party. That Richard is my uncle from Capos.
Okay.
I'm my cousin.
Oh, okay. And they say a few pair.
As next says the Ghana to her says the MPP to her Alan for Ghana Wager.
But that's the best.
Yes, and they think no, that's MPP. That is not the MPP. MPP is party first.
Ghana last.
Ghana second or third or fourth. Maybe they can put it somewhere. And see, yes, you're near Ghana. Until we are here to compete. And people, let me also correct this. I am going to say, MPP for no Kadama say me. I say, oh, you win political party and attack opposition. UPZ always attacking opposition. They are not attacking the ruling government. NDC, Trumam. And then, but when we catch the whole Ghana there, when a Northerner goes,
it will take a very long time.
A Southerner will come. So a Northerner goes, Southerner comes.
So it means that, or no, I not that don't mean win it.
Oh, to be winning election. Now, we probably must some. We must some no go for. It is one case I say. So what to a baby and I say it will take a long time. Long time okay. You must not kind of or 5 regions were top war. Ne 11 was war. Into 11 no bokoha wakoha. If you talking about 20 years, 30 years time. So that should tell you this election was not about choosing someone to lead the party to victory. It was a battle over who controls the soul and the direction of the party. Akufo-Addo the no dom. John 10:10 for John 10:10A. The thief only comes to steal, kill, and destroy. When John 10:10 for when they want to take control of the party. Finance minister Wokwe, friend, we're going to. We're not sponsored by Omia. Guy be sponsored by Omia. I wouldn't be surprised at all. And I do himself. See the way he was dancing.
But it said this time, another call for Brian.
Obwa, or a decoy.
And I said Brian on plantain.
Or your plantain, or a decoy, or a game.
Okay.
Or a game to.
You need to smoke the peace pipe.
Yeah.
People are
attacking him. It's a strategy. They want to force him out of the party. You see, one show here, Brian is likely to be running mate. Not because we feel or join a winning election to finish him. Because once you become running mate of Baobia, you can't contest him again.
You can't
And the plan is that they will present Baobia till he wins. Because Baobia say that my Yama Kufuan. Yama Yama Nanado no one Yama Muso. Edu boy ncho okra 1 term. Kofako 2 terms. Akufado 3 terms. Nti ba me 4 terms. Try 1 2 3 4.
Come again.
Okay. Edu boy nkwa 1 term.
Once.
Kofako 2 terms.
Twice.
Akufado ko 3 terms.
Thrice.
Ba me 4 times. Because that was the kind of kade so off not to wa. Obechara sana wa but not to bio.
And ne wa kan 4 times in 16 years no. Say yansesa ko kan say yanje antum on the 5-year proposition na Constitutional Review Committee number. Now 4 years now is odifo be your friend Tevin so was am so. Was say MPP will be in opposition for 16 years.
Exactly.
And that is equal to the 4 terms about me.
But that time mama we be 76. That Ghana first one to my amba makode. Akokra. It's Brian should be careful. Brian should be careful. Brian should not take that bait to cry. Because now we feel they are done with Ken. The next target is Brian. And so now Brian, they may get him to be running mate. It means he's finished.
Oh, rather.
He can't contest again. So it means but maybe for BBI because I'm going to contest your boss. It is a strategy. Brian should be very careful. You should be very careful. I'm telling you. It's as okay. Without disrespecting anybody.
Okay.
Or infant for a baby.
Okay.
What's it?
Obi say Beatrice Mensah Golo. I'll say I love the way this man is talking. God bless, like grow for fellow communication. All right. Messages there.
It was there. Ship ABC. Port. We are there from Crabo Yinza. Ship ABC port. We are there from Crabo Yinza. Aye. Then you find the from Bre. Obiala Nankasa. No Crabo Yinza. You saw me then. Because the pack of any no one some what trouble we had a course from Cape Coast. Wasn't confront a far by a bayam on view. What's Wakafa by a bayam on view? Or begin a Cape Coast, UCC. No catching any guafu. Cape Coast today. People of Cape Coast, I have good news for you. We are building airport and harbor for you. It will boost your tourism. Hey, bro, Fakasi. And in Cranford, I say, was it Kabaya Bibi Kabashimene? The actual Cape Coast. I feel about 20 on the to see concrete roads in Ghana. I don't know. I'm Cape Coast, the moon, baby, and a view or Tamale, and also view a breezer. I am telling you, no concrete roads. Ozi the Marcofin. I throw the Martrono Cain. What's up with them? Uncle Pentecost. In his quest to win the Christian vote, Uncle Pentecost. Okay, you know how I could shake a secret. I say, taxi drivers, who Baba Ghana Han, taxi drivers, Abam there, Uber Bain, when Ugu. So I've sat down with my team. We've designed an app the taxi drivers will use to compete with Uber. I could be some.
Me bani atwaso on people are feeling pa eti bra penny ebu backman in train komo from UP plus but mame kwa manus na briefly me nti adwuma we in free honum the head na kwanchire for penning Emma Black Stars experience in him say Uncle Rex ma eba nwumu a oho papa we fantastic man say yen kwa na ndwin komo kakra hello Uncle Rex.
Hello
Uncle Rex, me wa ha o me wa kwa banso.
Me Josemania, a host obi a ho ye.
Akopon adum. Just o buy na me sheda mesra me pet time aba.
Me pacho pa time aba.
Ba me for okwa wi ani machi, me kwa meba.
Okwa wi ade me di papa o to ba na na ba.
Uncle Rex, wadama e ba se anka ye hwe oman bi aniwa. Me hunu se adwuma pot na okura no. Enka me akwese hwehwe mu no ye Ghana niwa esan se wadwuma no ana etwa se eton Ghana ema amanone na experiences ahodo a the Black Star I jira hono ma Ghana ibetimi anya no eno na mama oman no nso yempeja agina abrane no bi nso ahunu se no kre ye the gateway to Africa na no nkoma ya be ye ne majority for reason enso di bi ne se anka eye Kotoka International Airport no won susu sanka yesesa ebeboa ene ade we no de din de bebre asa just nti okura maybe Saudi ya susu se anka de to su krank beboa menim sa won kan kire me ba maybe sa wadamo ususu se edin wo sunsuanso as far as Black Star experience is concerned to the international level. Now ususu sanka ho abahia se ne bi mu kasa anka yense se din no from where you sit is in the right direction.
Yo medawase na metia etiefo nyina so. Eyo ni se edi eho wo nsunsuanso kese pa na metwi wadwen agina so se. O my Ghana na ye wo mu no. Ye nyina ye wo Ghana ha nyina se utu kwan na ukọ baabia either say we musician ana we footballer ana we politician bia you are qualified by your name. Rexoma, the Ghanaian musician. Abedi Pele, the Ghanaian footballer. So Bibia Uyebiano, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the Ghanaian president. So we sell our countries through our names. Now let's come back to the question now beside about the Kotoka International Airport. Accra is our capital. Shenipa dodo a omutu kwan e de befa ye airport yi. Entina I believe we say first let's talk about the history of Kotoka.
Okay.
E den ne ma Kotoka crowd ba chese ni din be ye popular Ghana ha. Apart from say oye cool. Oye cool no, cool is a there everybody frowns upon. Na ya tam ni din dia to ye airport so. Obra ye capital city na eno na sebe ebeton yen wo wiase nyina no. Eno ye nye bibia ye dia to so. Etina I believe I support what the majority leader has done say. Yemfa ye din Accra International Airport no to so after all no ebema ye din ye capital city no aye popular wo wiase nyina because I'm going to where are you arriving? Oh, I'm arriving at the Accra International Airport. So I want to Accra Dindano. Where is Accra? Oh, Accra is the capital of the Republic of Ghana. Now you're tongue. A friend say, yeah, minor, you're tongue, your capital city. It's maybe I'm normal, yeah, papa, because it's long overdue. Me, I don't believe and I don't support the people who say, friend say, or Sajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah is seeing Tiempani Dinto so, or Sajifo Lidino, Sebi, Ashita, we are seeing, and there's so many things that we can name after him. But the airport, I believe, say, Accra deserved, we say, you did Accra did better airport, also, Nama Accra Dino, Ashita, we are seeing, and I support those who are saying that.
To what you saw Accra over Nkrumah?
There be, Mintusu Accra over Nkrumah. Just like I said, Nkrumah Nidino, Sebi, is gone beyond Ghana. And there are so many other things that we are not saying Ghana is developing way. There are so many other things that will happen that we can name it at Nkrumah. But the airport that is in Accra, I believe, say Accra is a capital city. The whole of Ghana, no, you cook you cook, you are you cook pound any Accra there. You are the two international airport, no so a Boama, a friend say, or minor, a dean quachidi, Accra dean quachidi, a Shagana, anymore. How many people don't know a friend say, GFK? GFK, are your president reading at the post? But to be honest, talking GFK, you are talking about a friend say, New York. So if we market Accra with our airport,
I think the right swap airlines, be near Accra International Airline. Say no see a beton Accra.
Master, airlines, talk as Accra International Airline. Accra is a city. Accra is not a country.
Okay.
Sorry, I say it's in the airline, no, but I'm just saying the Ghana dinner also. But Accra is a city. So the monument Uncle for two Kanya land was on Accra, so Accra is a capital. And I don't see anything. And in any case, we say we are resetting Ghana.
That's right.
Say, previously, no, the airport used to be called Accra International Airport.
Yeah, that was the previous name.
And no, because why you cool. Until we are resetting, we are going back. Sankofa, to where we used to be. And I think it is the right decision.
That's honorable. You convincing me. One second, we 1 second, and they say, what about other cities? They say, Kumasi, say, how say a tongue. But how does that premped in that's all?
Kumasi and a capital city. That is the difference.
Okay.
You see, for a country of 35 million people, I choose to baby say, and no a capital. No. There are so many lands Accra because of Accra capital. You know, I buy aji ebia ye bibi a best or mining in any munyam. And your my Ghana so say a share a krona or mama and sasimi a capital. Yes, a krona so any munyam.
That's right.
So I believe, sir, it is right, it is moral, and it is the best thing to do.
It won't be bad though. It won't be bad though because then not just it will be on also be free. I'm an onia baby or some may call Accra International Airport. So a better quite a befaso near the Aton Accra. So from your point, Kwame Nkrumah they were popular that. So let's use the opportunity to sell the capital city.
Exactly.
And then me patch all last words na madam my friend community.
Yo metas na mecha Ghana phone na the American say said you can in Fitias no Black Star experience no a Ghana who is the Black Star a menu so share your flag now. The red stands for the blood of your ancestors. I'm fighting just as the gold represents our mineral resources. The green represents our forestry and everything. The black nation fifino a so Black Star experience is not something far away from Obia. Black Star experience, we are talking about the Ghanaian people, our hospitality, our nature. Bisa who say, ufi say eyekwa, and on my God, and create who say na, a sichana wesi ha, a chana wesi, a young kwan, yakopon protect ye wasum ye, say shira yakopon de shira ye di eshika babia. We are the first country in sub-Saharan Africa to gain our independence. We have become the light of this continent. We are the Black Stars. Tiasie say, Osha Black Star Square. It's talking about Ghana.
That's right.
That is why I am national team from Black Stars. So the Black Star is talking about the Ghanaian personality. So we are redefining the Ghanaian identity and personality. It cuts across everything we do. Our way of life, our food, our clothing, our storytelling through our movies, our traditional, cultural, and everything, so that we are proud. Let's believe in ourselves and build this country in such a way, say, in Chirimano and Sosoba or Bladetuas.
One what can say, that's it.
Yes, Medawa.
Now, sister, me for a Amra.
Oh, Bafanebra.
Uncle Rex Omar Anna what's it in Kano? Or we had the Monday. That's me fan my man for now comes what send a me from many. That's right. Senior Bobak Magusu Hanum. Me bacho my majority leader quickly. In case somebody's joining na unim ni ekoswa yenti majority leader quickly na yemafi made come na dele ha then why can't we change Kumasi airport name to
airport from Kotoka International Airport to Accra International Airport? So a bill will be brought by the Minister for Transport, and we are changing the name of our airport from Kotoka, and we are changing the name of our airport from Kotoka International Airport to Accra International Airport. So a bill will be brought by the Minister for Transport for the name of the airport to be changed from Kotoka International Airport to Accra International Airport. So the Accra International Airport bill will also come, and then they will ask us to approve some international bilateral agreements and multilateral agreements for them. And we are changing the name of our airport from Kotoka International Airport to Accra International Airport. So a bill will be brought by the Minister for Transport for the name of the airport to be changed from Kotoka International Airport to Accra International Airport. So the Accra International Airport bill will also come, and then they will ask us to approve some international bilateral agreements and multilateral agreements for them. And we are changing the name of our airport from Kotoka International Airport to Accra International Airport. So a bill will be brought by the Minister for Transport.
Nation of artistry and that of ruler or play as the in charge of the Black Stars experience. Now he believes a better Accra and fan to Accra.
Respectfully, I disagree with him and even the position of the government. I believe there it should be Nkrumah. You see, you're talking about yes, you are saying you want to project or promote Accra. Yes, Accra is our capital city. But if you want to because it's about promotion or projecting Accra as against projecting the country Ghana. The reason is that go everywhere in the world and you say you are Ghanaian, the first thing they mention Nkrumah or Nkrumah. So you have this brand, Nkrumah brand, you are not using it. Second, Nkrumah second. So Nkrumah, this brand, brand that the whole world will revere so much, Second, Nkrumah second. And if you have international airport, and you don't want to name it after Nkrumah, and you want to promote your capital city. Nkrumah promotes the nation because capital city used to be Cape Coast. It is in Accra. As we grow, it may change to another region. So, what are you talking about?
In fact, it used to be Kumbi Sale.
Yeah. What are you talking about? I believe our biggest brand is Nkrumah. All over the world. People are studying Nkrumah all over the world. Let's say what I'm a brand now. Let's say that to circle Nkrumah circle.
We even have an ideological Nkrumahism.
Yes.
Now we have Nkrumahism.
So I disagree. I strongly disagree with them.
It should be
Nkrumah
International
Airport
and not Accra.
It's a huge brand. You want to promote tourism, and you have Nkrumah as your brand, and Eba Accra and say Nkrumah circle baby. In Accra in circle. Your biggest name.
But can we also say okay, near Honorable Kai, you're fan to Accra, Nanya Accra International Airport. After all, before you even Kutuka, Nanya Accra International Airport. After all, and Kroman no see airport, no, yes, and the two will be crampo. But like you have said,
yes,
because he was alive.
If you are alive,
so what about say, Yaku and BBC Airport? So, ABI or China, see airport be on the say the Upper East. Not any other place near to say we are not yet not to Nkrumah. What about that?
Then let's go back to Accra Sports Stadium.
It shouldn't be a hindrance.
Because other teams are coming to play in Ghana. What about Accra Sports Stadium? Then let's change that one too. Kumasi Sports Stadium. Because when they are traveling from Morocco, they say they come to Kumasi Sports Stadium.
Right?
Yes, let's change that one too. The name the biggest name you have, you don't want to use it. The biggest name you have, you don't want to use it.
Shaib Quadrogo. Hey. If I go to Burkina Faso, there's a very big road called Nkrumah Avenue.
Nkrumah, that's the biggest brand you have.
And Nkrumah is the...
He never dies, so Nkrumah never dies.
He's the only person, the statue, Kasiesi Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, African Union.
You think it is for nothing?
The only leader.
No, you think it is for nothing that they have that statue there?
The whole Africa.
Yes. At least Ababa. It means your Nkrumah is even being revered there.
Yes.
Than the way you are revering him here. It's the biggest thing we have, Nkrumah. That's why they say Nkrumah never dies.
The biggest export.
Actually. Yes, we have. So why don't we maybe one do one question, one do who be.
But it's not too late because I feel bill no crab.
One do who be. I'm telling you, one do who be.
Ask me, I support Nkrumah International Airport to Accra International.
Oh yes, near.
Because Nkrumah will give us more mileage. A bit more twin.
I tell you.
Saying, so what if Ochina capital no call a Kofodia?
Yeah,
yeah.
It's
this year and it's still international airport.
Yeah.
But the capital is not there.
Yeah.
So are we going to build different one to sell?
Accra is a subset of Ghana. We are promoting and projecting Ghana. If you promote and project Ghana, automatically it affects your capital city. But we have this brand, the most popular brand in the world, Nkrumah. And
somebody will also say, the busiest airport in the world, my name is Sandia, but it used to be Heathrow Airport. Say Heathrow and sue your name. And can I commit him there to Queen Victoria, not Queen Elizabeth?
Yes, it's
and I maybe King Charles III.
It is what you want to achieve. What do you want to achieve? If you want to target tourism, if you want to target a certain image, I'm saying you have Nkrumah. If others have, I'm telling you, say be more Nkrumah, go be using pa.
Honestly.
One land border is Yambo Ben Nkrumah a border because that is what you have. And I'm saying that yes, you want to project your capital city, Nkrumah Airport to Accra, or your capital city. Are you getting it? If you want to add the name Accra, Nkrumah International Airport, Accra.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is also not bad.
Yes, Nkrumah International Airport, Accra.
Andrew Kotoko Kese, I said Dr. Nkrumah is for the whole of Africa.
Yeah.
Nyapake board was why Accra Airport?
Yeah, so you add let's add the name Accra.
Nkrumah
International Airport, Accra.
So we merge, we sell Nkrumah, we sell Accra.
Yes, at the same time. That should be the way to go. Not
Nkrumah
Yeah.
So why are you traveling to
Nkrumah International Airport, Accra? That's all.
So we sell both at the same time.
That's all. That's all.
I think this is the greatest opportunity to resurrect the memory of Nkrumah.
Oh yeah,
we shouldn't let it slip by.
No, yeah.
So let's come back. I mean, so we
election. It's about you see. Let me tell you, we election na Oseche Mensebonso. Also, you so baby Accra.
Yeah.
Why will you see? Oseche Mensebonso. Say you Oseche Mensebonso, but Baumia the right hand man.
Yes.
Oh, you also so many no. Bibi and you watch the Baumia was a factor in our defeat. Baumia play any role in our defeat.
Yeah.
Oh no, was one another a supporter of Baumia, Professor Michael Kwe. This is okay name also a survey. But also survey so they also about early elections. Where presidential in when in tentam. I want to move there as an water. Because the microphone will control party C silent. I can also argument. Or say so. Professor Michael Kwe and Akufado himself can offer and Kono. Or Probia will no control no. They want somebody who is manipulable. Somebody they can control. Cannot be controlled. Like Alan Drew could not have been controlled. So what Probia Yodium will be controlled. It's unknown that the Mazen na ona mduma wanye abenti oye Dr. Baumia we neze enyim no because you don't know what is control because only root to party no. Let's say e kwato na aze ozongo na se kete ntwi won ntwinam na wo pork na and ton ntwinam e se kwato no pork na actually how skillful you are in marketing. Then you must be crazy. Because you tell you every election, there are factors that determine elections. People vote because of economy. People vote because of religion. People vote because of ethnicity. People vote because of personality. So, Obiawo a corner for the Tonaba. Na say a cotton candidate. Na candidate no odo kuje chepu de mozako shansana. We win Christian vote. Then you have a problem. And that's why I'm saying that maybe last McKay be there. MPP. We will tell me no Bible, no the book of Isaiah 57 verse 20-21. I say the wicked is like a troubled sea. Obi any team you saw your sin or today a poor fruit. say ofura nzema ofimi ba no ye nzema oyefi debt nzema ma and debt nzema fi no ofimi ba them quotation yankopa ka sembi I say there's no peace for the wicked. I believe MPP is suffering because of nzema oye Ghana fu. Look at DDP, people who died. Was one sa bomb money scheme we your money nisika wa say economy we. I say economy we you know. Amfa sikana we ni bi amfa fix economy no back. No mo now legitimately we make money. When you mo 60 years I don't have the strength to work again. Bi na more terminal sickness bi, more disease bi wo honti. Them after 60 years no mafshamu dama capital mo nisika na odi besi e won adu sa bom ase nisika wonye sika mpo wankoto edru wanfa wanom ma webu ya oye wickedness the banks are wogun amoaben the bank ahoye wunti otan ahoye sunsuma hye won manti amoaben park syndrome Royal Bank oye owura of I was agongo Sedu, yes. Heritage Bank. Ahoye no tenancy nyimazo oye yo mpokasa. Me show them say mo aben time biara wo fa obutuka wako Cape Coast biala. Na obo fa baby na no office wo. The branch wo Cape Coast no we ebo ho pa. Because on wutun ugunu bank we yin. Nobody na what time Cape Coast na UT Bank occupy. Wutun we ana Data Bank bo occupy. Oye a kind of rat in the bank or occupy that burden. So if you go to Cape Coast country, that's why the wickedness there will be no peace for the wicked. Look at the things they've done to this country. A whole institution, government sanctioning galamsey, giving people as in don't paba the membrane forest reserves. According to Erastus Asadanko, also one forest was sent within a short time, like 1 week time, was sent. You can see to the Kumasi. Can you imagine the size of Kumasi? This wickedness akodo. Na say we you know one kasa ebu we have Ghana phones come on bu one kasa wonu ego na kashe abrochi on podoba. I say Ghana economy go through DDP, through collapse of banks. One kasa we internal problems already. Na say key candidate. Another thing, the government is performing very well than you. Na say key candidate kwabo nyinza. Abai.
Mamenchia Chairman Samson Awingobets. Chairman Samson Awingobets, Exporters and Importers Association of Ghana. One country for penning president. Utiing Sisia Osanso Edabol as the national chairperson for PNC. Na chairman said what sharing Nate Jumaye di. Now also Nkrumah International Airport Ghana, I so proposed. Instead of Okra Yeno, Nkrumah International Airport Accra, Onokra was saying Kenyan Nkrumah International Airport Ghana, so that we sell Ghana rather than we sell.
No, but because your destination is Accra.
It's Accra.
That is why Nkrumah International Airport Accra.
Okay.
Are you getting it? To give impression for there, maybe we have another airport on Accra. There were another Nkrumah airport on Accra. Do you get the point?
Now, only my agenda being so MP before no best started. And I don't know how Faki Ashasi. Now, no to Darko. Votarians doesn't like what NDC is doing to Kutukau. Because Kutuka is a Votarian. So please, that will be the tribal card will be playing. So, as part of their campaigns, when we call the voter regions, I say, one say Muamuni Poma in every so. We are voter Ibeni and now ever and now free voter regionality here. Except to say open say when dosuku. The reason why some of us are against it is not because of where the person comes from.
Because of what he did.
It's not even because of the personality of the person. We don't care about the person's tribe. But because of what he did.
He did,
It's like when you're chilling no from Mikroma Chim Sinompa, Mamon Phantom.
Yes. That is it. That is the principle.
That's the principle.
Now people from Angaza, one person I am a voter for. Rollins wasn't out of Votarian. I was not fine Rollins. And see, are they saying they love Votarians more than the NDC? They should stop. They should stop that. On Yejuma. On Yejuma. So Crawford, Yanzi, Nana. Oh yeah, man. Pamo Aqua. No, yeah, man. Papa. A pincher, a young for our Bentia.
And you man aba.
Oh.
I'm to the say.
Bawo dada noa na onyo nam. Onyo no ko opposition bi o.
Bawo dada na.
Monye bawo nko.
Hey.
Bawo dada na no onyo nam. Onyo no ko opposition bi o. Na nkasa aka kire de. Eto aba mama muntumi 2028. Na eto aba man. Nti opposition is it. Obetna ho acha papa because Oporoton pork was ongo to prove that they are good marketers. One in simple terms, they could have easily sold cow meat or goat meat.
Okay.
Nti asanwa la jeje na Akufo-Addo no when see look at the trick. They lied to Ghanaians. Akufo-Addo is having problem with Bawumia. They staged it. They staged that. Akufo-Addo is having problem with Bawumia and Nkasa. I do know because Akufo-Addo or a baggage bia. No, you drop one. Can. So they don't want it to be associated with the. No, only we are Akufo-Addo. No, you feel no. Hey, Cheda's now back because they are going to control him. That is why they don't want someone like Ken. Well, you can't control Ken, and politics is a game of interest. So it's the interest of one of the Ghana. The thieves, the John 1010A Funo, they have taken over the party completely.
This is a partner better than Akufo-Addo there.
Yes, they did the same to Alan Chamantin. Now they believe they have to force Ken out. Hence the insults, attacks on Ken. Ninima, I bet they got to have a why peace pact. You know about we ahead of time. It's the best peace because yes, because I think yes, but election day we will make sure there's no trouble. Now, I can't what's it show? I can't also religion doesn't play any role in politics. Oh, ethnicity doesn't play any role in politics. Tribalism, this one of the constituency guy, all African games, no Dani offending. Mustafa, Minister of Sports, no. Hamid, Mustafa.
Minister for Sport,
former Minister Mustafa BBB.
Mustafa.
More other 60 millionคนwatching.
Aye.
Other $60 million alsoคนwatching. Yes, other $4 million other tax. Other to go for Mustafa Yusuf. No constituency. No constituency. On what basis did Bawumia get 100%? Brian zero. Brian zero. Brian zero, but only 100% of the vote. On what basis? If it's not religion, it is ethnicity.
No, they play.
Yeah. So the same way, the bigger picture will show. There are people in Ghana, a period pill. They will vote on religious line. They will vote on ethnic line.
Mohammed Miss Bawudi said, Mrs. and I'm not free.
And you know, I'm creating my and I'm creating baby on the spur of the moment.
Where did the Bobakman get this song from? Then people can bring Bawumia 200 times.
Oh, yeah, of course.
You lose the 2020 elections 200 times.
No, this is what they did. Bawumia is empty. I'm telling you this, and I'll give. said, I'll prove. No, I'm coming. I'll prove to you. You see, what they did was that. Yes. Because Bawumia was their target, you know, any good thing MPPA was my Bawumia. So Eslewusu performed so well according to them. Into woman award, only international award there for her role in digitalization. Yet we what's about Bawumia was the digitalization bay. Bank of Ghana had a policy to buy gold. What's about Bawumia was the bay. So any good thing beyond because they wanted to give him more feathers to look big. When I could feathers not sure there also. So they gave him more feathers. But when it became necessary, listen to this. The wisest man in MPP, who is Bawumia, according to them, excluding have taken Allen away already, was confronted with the situation where Ghana in here, youth unemployment.
Okay.
Alan Chamantin realized this problem can be solved through one district, one factory.
That's right.
Until he drafted the policy so that we can have that policy. Now, Bawumia's policy by NAPCO. NAPCO is just a stop gap measure.
They say Bawumia company.
Yes.
NAPCO.
Yeah. So it was a stop gap measure. Do you know what? When it came to allocation of resources, which is the most crucial responsibility of every economic manager, how to allocate, because resources are not unlimited, they are limited. So you have to allocate efficiently and wisely. Could you believe as a on my permanent job. Juma Chinaba Kofi. This Baumia spent close to 4 billion Ghana cedis on NAPCO. But one factory in Ireland is a bain. One more permanent job. To increase Ghana and export. We reduce your import. We increase corporate and income tax. Bibi Otedamano, they spend only 450 million.
Yeah, less than 500 million.
Yes, on it. So this is the wise man of MPP. The wisest man of MPP.
But I don't know if you ask me, they just wanted to cripple Alan. You see, the ingenuity of Alan.
Yeah.
I know how Alan is genius.
Yes.
Give him some more and he'll be able to turn around.
So that's
Alan 4 billion.
Yeah.
And it's also how in the next campaign.
So that the wisest man is that the wisest man in MPP, one consider youth unemployment, to solve a problem. About permanent jobs. Yes, it's that's the wisest. That's the best they have, according to the poll, excluding Alan. Because Alan is internationally acclaimed as one of the best the world could provide. But he what's why it's a message he has a ship man.
Na
kwabo nyinsa. He has a ship man.
I don't know. Kwado anka wo twa de lead social media kuraba in inside the bro here then obano chamber pot
kuraba chamber pot without handle chamber pot without handle le mpefu assembly oka say etimo record wo form ne wa assembly mpefu ka what's mo come aba what's on nyimpa na no
okay
mo come mban nyimpa ni tirim nti nyi bi betum ejuna so no tu mo come aba in his head in his onyimle okwa omba but now na catch you there mo come aba can waba kan wo bibia okay I am telling you
he's not happy.
No, he can never be happy because now he has to count his cost. The insult. Look at Abon here. Look at the likes of boy be also for was boy be need to do no, boy be from Coco say.
Coco and investment comes
here. The Coco the can Japan number to no one.
Yeah, Coco.
Also can Japan what about them? You're going to so young guy be also a lawyer friend so Kwesibo chosen. Us na one true about obi or mentally or you mentally sound. Na one answer one draw bands and wa check cabinet meeting.
Oh Charlie.
Hey!
Mo amunipa.
Na iwie ya. I say nyina yembo man yakol.
Ba se ba Kennedy so at a point was ba me a liar.
Nja ba me don't can you only describe about me. Because about me is a liar. He's a known liar. Behind him a liar. So Kennedy did not insult him. Kennedy only described him. There is a liar. I'm an example or check about me or your Kofini. In the Demka Kofini will be obesity amazing item. So fancy can there be a Kofina or check a liar. A scientist when they say Kofini is different thing altogether. But fancies when a fancy can there be a Kofina or check a liar. And Baumia is a liar. The records are there. Examples are in abundance. They be waging away Zakofi, and always Zakofi said the confidence with which he lies.
Hey, Pualugudam.
Hey!
Also, one of the biggest achievements. Auditor General. No, I think that was Public Account Committee. Auditor General report.
Yeah.
Me who said $12 million have been paid.
Blocks people being here.
Blocks now can I sign about the so blocks. So at least Uncle Munya sign about Makasi where government. Unsa ya mo ye isa mo na say bia no ye adwuma no contract no ye mo nya no currency ho mai $12 million
otu te atemi ye obizi no rice about port no demurrage ken ontumo ntia obi oba obi ti story ye obi oba obi no office onye muslim ipaku no ye muslim as the bawmen letterhead
yes
actual watch your letter what kokoje rice no or pot watch a rice na ma Muslims for Salah
chief imam kura ekoche ni bi
obia on your Muslim no what is his interest to go and share the rice for Salah from Bawumia, a Muslim vice president office.
Papa na ye ne mo ne sa no.
Yes,
I had opportunity to speak with him. Na or catch the air times in your one.
No, what's in there? Your corruption. And no more young point there. After the issue, no, he didn't sack the guy.
Such as of was also
yeah, on the John Osman. Now Osman to sack no ye. He sent to the guy.
Baba me the cool chop.
When John is
the cool chop. MPP for they have done themselves a disservice.
Yeah, you see, let me tell you, NDC give it to them. So let me tell you, NDC is has always been smarter. This NDC has always been smarter than MPP. Look at what happened. 2007, Obi Biaro team in Ghana politics.
Okay.
NDC Biaro confirm or testify. Now, 2007, their fear was Alan.
Okay.
Because Alan was younger, vibrant, Alan Cash. Yeah, Alan could pose a problem for the old professor.
Yeah.
So what did they do? They openly supported Alan. Openly, Professor Messi make good statement. Alan can be a good president. Because why them no? Oh, Kokuba Akurum as well some. How can Hassan Kotoko or Kobobola? Kotoko coach over the timing. Who should? Yes. Yeah, and they were able to do that quickly. One of them people say what to Alan or the end is for one candidate. No, what to Tialan or how? Oh yeah, Obakufa the totals. Pa. The same strategy when you see you.
And this started from 2
that should tell you between the two parties which one is smarter. Because
no, but cool chop. I mean, starting so can be say, I do be a own name elections. I know name say Bamia will not win.
Yeah.
But if look, now, so what new thing?
Oh no, what is
Bamia? Come on.
No. Choose your about digitalization and about economy.
So see, economy this way journey every.
And this as
it is a rebranding.
And the lies to all the lies are known now. They be in there Koshuni. Like Itratr.
Yeah.
Itratr. And fancy make the Itratr. And also Zakoshi.
It's a sad one.
It's a sad one.
But so MPP, how did they get here?
Yeah. You see, let me tell you, MPP, original MPP, not Akufado MPP. And you see, the original one is New Patriotic Party. The current one is Nana People's Party. Now listen, this is what happened. When they started, they studied the Ghana political market. And they saw this. Christians are in majority over 70%. Accounts are in majority close to 50%. And they look at those things and said, okay, then we'll pick our presidential candidate from the south and go to the north and pick a Muslim running mate. Into Edubuayin Kafa Al Hassan. Well, north. Into also crying now 1 year, you know. And that Akadi issue be shem Makofo Kafa Aka as a running mate. Kofo Kofa Aka's running mate now 1 year in the fast. Kofo was smart. He went back to the original strategy. So he went and picked Alhaji Aliu Mahama. So now you are picking South-North combination.
So
Kofo is winning. Akufo-Addo, he saw wisdom in the same strategy. That is why he went up north to pick Bawumia, who was not even a member of the party. I think that's according to the time one will control one. So that is why he brought CPP man to become chairman and all that. And see, he saw the wisdom in that. No, then you became president on the same strategy, Christian Muslim strategy. If you are up there 10 upside down, Nekoton Poko Zongo. Hey, that's what can I say? Because even Obama, when Obama wanted to become president in America, the first thing Republicans did was to accuse him of being a Muslim. Do you know why? It's politics. Drop your numbers. You know the Christians, evangelicals, America. So when he this Obama also this is Barack Hussein Obama. What Obama here fast? What's there? Me a Christian. This is my baptismal certificate. It means religion plays a role even in American politics.
But religion plays a role.
Yes, that is why Japan has zero.
When religion captures your heart, you cease to think.
It is more powerful than what political party tells you.
Religion, religion here. Hey, only one challenge is Prophet Muhammad.
Yeah. It's one candidate to is it? No, I'm Krabonyinza. Krabonyinza.
Chamber port with that handle.
Yeah.
Very well. We have fancy.
It's your membership on American Wasam. www.unitedpartyghana.org. www.unitedpartyghana.org. Go for join because after .unitedpartyghana.org.
Then by fire sure microphone.
Oh, you join. We also had our strategy. But
you guys are credible.
Oh yeah, we are very credible people. We believe in Ghana. Ghana first.
Very well.
One must decrease so that the other will increase.
Into John the Baptist and when honey is
increase. No decrease.
Thank you for coming, sir. Ebo Backman, your Deputy Director of Communications, United Party. Maybe a Solomon Owusu will be my Yenchano and there. Very well. Andrew Kotoko Kese is here. Okay, well, I see you, Black Mark Fiano. And so the message about Paula Menesoji, my brother Mohammed Miss Bahudin is here. Ni Ayi Amos, David Agbanyaga, bro. I salute you, Neil Ate. A whole lot of messages there. Mahmoud and they are chairman because of time. Na ma main first the PCA ma Haji Azuratu or UPSA Masters in Peace and Security and Intelligence Program Hajia Azuratu. Greetings to you, beautiful woman. Na menchia a class rep for the MPSI course, a senior Boyan, fantastic guy. Boyan Michapa. There's a woman and manchana min free her. Me baby girl aprikua, Madam Aprikua, also UPS MPSI. Class Michiapa Papa. Very well. Midinde Nana Utu Darko, certainly the voice for the voiceless. I am the gatekeeper of this nation. First the PSA man is Kwame Kwachi and Wakweria, great producers, of course. Kwajon Kromanti, we were on Facebook. Nyakopo Yadumwa watching your best but whatever you do,